Alpha Team? It's DJ AlphaTyler, and we are here with another Saturday community stream edition. Let me go ahead and copy this in here. I see E3 3D and Tater Monkey and Jason JV all hanging out on YouTube. Right there's a link if anybody wants to jump in. I dropped it over on Twitch too, because for the first time I am streaming this community stream over on Twitch too until something happens that Twitch is going to break my community guidelines going on. So for now, we stream it over on both sides. Who knows? What up, Alyssa? What up, Shanester? How you doing? Let's see. Third better than last. Fourth job beat me. How y'all doing? Happy Saturday, man. How was everybody's week? What up, Jason?
What up?
What up?
Everyone can be first in the chat all they want, but at least I'm first here in the StreamYard this time.
First up in the StreamYard. First where it counts, right?
That's right.
Let's see what else we got. We got Alyssa. I already said hey to Alyssa. What up, Dolphin Mummy? Dolphin Mummy, how you doing? I don't know Dolphin Mummy. I think you're new.
I kind of like that name, Dolphin Mummy.
I know. I feel that. Like I'm rocking with that. I ain't even gonna play. Let's see. We got Amy Lynn says, "What's up?" Let me go and pin the StreamYard up to the top. If y'all are new to the community streams, y'all don't know how we rock on Saturdays. If you want to jump on in, we got that link pinned up at the top so that you can jump on in and join the stream, be a part of the conversation, all that good stuff.
What up, crazy feline lady?
What's up? This is a surprise. I all this thing got pop up. I'm like, what? I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I had it scheduled for 3:20. I was talking to my homie. If y'all know CJ Holiday, he's another reaction channel. He was probably the first dude on YouTube I started rocking with. He was wanting to jump in here. I scheduled it a little bit late, and pushed him the link to start because I don't know if he knows how to use it or anything. But he didn't accept the link, so I just decided to go ahead and start. So here we are. Now, what's happening? What's been happening in music this week, guys?
You know, I actually recorded myself yesterday doing Canceled just to see what I would actually look like. Of course, I don't have the technology of the video on there, but I'm about to send you something on IG.
Yeah, okay.
Just to see. I don't know. I don't know. It was more of an experiment.
Okay. What up, Gabe?
Hey, it was cracking.
You looking like a ninja over there, man.
I'm out fishing today. You know, it's a Saturday. Got to be able to get my pole out in the water.
Yeah. Got to get your pole in the water. Get your pole a little bit wet. I feel
you know, that's what she said. What's up, my motherfucker?
Literally just got the notification, so I had to get on and show you guys I'm here.
What up, Tater Monkey?
Sorry, I was first, but then I had to pop out because I was streaming Apple, what do you call it? Like when you do have Apple Music, you can have your own radio station.
Yeah.
So anyway, for some reason, The Distance came on, and I had to go pop up on Facebook and tag some people and be like, love that song. So now I'm all like, woo, let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all like cake, but I like cake, so just leave me alone.
Cake like the song Cake? Like I came for the cake?
Yeah, I like it. No, not the song.
The band?
The band Cake and the song.
They drove me nuts back in the day, but I don't mind them now, but there was just one song, I think it was overplayed.
Probably Going the Distance.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's what's so funny is because that's just, was like no words. So just like, look what popped up in my playlist. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You guys fishing today? Okay,
yes.
So I'm on your way, right? Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thank you.
Oh, Gabe's negotiating with other outdoorsmen. Gabe, is that your COVID mask? I'm trying to figure out what you're wearing.
COVID?
I thought I hit mute. My bad. Yeah, it's my face mask.
Okay.
This is my fishing mask, but I wear it for COVID, you know.
Okay. I feel like it's
just one of the things that you can wear over your face.
Okay.
SA Company, a little plug right there. SA Fishing Company.
Well, see, I don't know. Like, they've got all kinds of different cool masks now. Like, I've just got the basic plain ones, like, that I have, you know.
No, I got
And
this. I got like a red and a gray skull face mask, and then I got a breast cancer awareness mask. That's the skull face, but it's all pink.
yeah,
That's cool.
So they sell all different kinds, like camouflage. You guys know I'm over here. My Superman shirt's fishing. That's my lucky fishing shirt.
and I hate Superman.
I know that's why we're best friends.
Oh man, you got the is that your Dodgers hat?
Yeah, it's my world championship hat. You know.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
They haven't won a championship since the year after or the year before I was born, so I had to get one to celebrate. 32
Yeah.
years, 31 years, I think it is.
Yeah, I feel that. So what's up, guys? What's what y'all been most excited about over the past week? Like what's been the highlight of your week?
J-Lo
Tom
been dropping
McDonald
the hint that the
canceled.
album early.
Tom.
Tom canceled J-Lo. What?
I said J-Lo's been dropping the hint that his album's coming out real soon. He told me
Yeah.
March, but it sounds like it might come out before that.
And look at Eatery 3D. He's showing you up right now, Gabe. You see that hoodie he's wearing right there?
No, what happened? You know, I was gonna bring
Yeah.
my hood today, but it's over 60 degrees, so I'm sweating my ass off right now.
Yeah. Excuses.
Yeah,
Alexa, what's the
I couldn't
temperature?
bring hood today. Trust me, it's way too. I'm sweating right now. I mean, ridiculous.
Yeah, well,
Southern California, gotta love it, right?
it's
Yeah.
1 degree here, and it feels like what's the wind chill? It feels like negative 20 degrees right now outside.
I'll take weather over FedEx overnight.
You know, I'm waiting for mine today. I seen a FedEx truck out there earlier, but I don't think it was for me.
They just announced winter is going to be like 6 weeks, right? So we got like another 6 weeks of heat over here in Southern California.
I'll take some of it.
What up, Mike? How you doing today?
Man,
Hey,
just
bring
chilling, about
some
ready to
over
jump on
here
some
because it
video
was
editing.
effing code here.
It's cold. What?
I don't know. Tater changed her name to Mike.
Tater, violins, honey. Violins.
My bad. I probably had a lag.
Violins about the cold.
Hey, you know, it was
Yeah,
54
violins.
degrees last night, and it was really cold.
Tater,
It's
It was
fun.
really cold.
Tater complaining
feels
about
like
the
20
cold in
below.
Hawaii. Tater's complaining about the cold in Hawaii while Amy's up there with 1 degree in Minnesota.
But it feels like 20 below because of the wind.
Yeah.
Tonight it's
like
going to be 40 below wind chill.
37 degrees up at the crater. We have
Well, imagine
snow on
100
Maui, people. It's cold. We're not used to this crap, okay? Like, you're used to that. We're not.
No,
I,
you
I,
would think.
I was telling somebody the other day, it used to kill me when I was in Hawaii. Like you'd wake up wearing shorts like early in the morning to go for a run or something like that. And it'd be like 50, 60 degrees, but you would still be there just like shivering and everything like a little baby.
Oh yeah, on the winter, man, you'd see everybody running around in hoodies. All the tourists there, shorts, t-shirts, and all the locals, man, we're all in hoodies and stuff. Freezing.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can understand it, but at the same time, you don't get used to it. I mean, 50, 60 degrees, that's like, I'd be happy with 35 right now. Shit.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy my view because it's really warm out here.
And you also got to think, too, like with Hawaii,
Dude,
it has to do
There's
with
so many fishermen out here.
humidity.
It's kind of annoying.
Social distancing comes in handy, I guess.
It is the best sport because you have to be at least 6 feet away to be able to fish.
Oh man. So what's been up? You about to do some video editing, Mike?
Yeah, the girls decided to do a takeover and review one of the filaments. So now I'm going through editing and I'm hearing all the stuff they're saying about me. They thought I was listening the whole time, so they're sitting there dogging me about being short, no hair. So yeah.
Oh man, you still haven't gotten away from those jokes. You've been hearing those for at least 10 years.
Man, the worst is I finally started shaving the head completely because my girls were like, Dad, I know you're a Colts fan, but I didn't know you need to have a horseshoe in your hair. So from that point on, I'm done.
That's funny.
Hey, your girls got some good jokes, man. That's
That's good. I'm sorry.
Oh, they're
That's
straight
sad.
savages.
They grew
That's
up
funny.
savage, man. I remember they were savage when they were little girls. Like They were coming out roasting me like back 10 years ago, man.
Yeah. They've definitely grown up, man. It's crazy.
I guess Papa
Yeah, I
raised
just
them
subbed
right.
you, Ichi, but I gotta check out your videos. I know Tyler was telling me you have a lot of family videos, right?
Yeah, he does. So he does a lot of he does like 3D print. He does 3D print talk throughs and he's doing some reviews now on some products and stuff. But he does it with his daughters and stuff. So like it's a good family
Oh,
channel.
okay.
I think you definitely like it, man.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna check. I subbed. I haven't seen a notification yet from you, but I gotta get on there and check out your channel.
Yeah, I haven't dropped a video in probably about a week or so. We did one, and the company that we reviewed for just came at us and started just talking mad crap about us and saying that we were being paid to badmouth them and all this stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm taking a break from this. I ain't dealing with this. But we've got a bunch recorded now, so it's got to get back on the editing and get stuff loaded up.
Yeah. Dealing with that 3D printer drama when the companies start coming at you. I feel that, man. Also, by the way, how you doing, Alyssa? You jumped in and I never said hey to you.
I've been sitting here listening to everybody else.
I'm getting interested in this 3D printer world drama. I've had artists come after me, like get mad at me and say like I'm just saying bad things, or they're fans, especially like the first time I hit up MGK, and I actually enjoy MGK. First time I hit up an MGK reaction though, it was Misery Business, and I didn't enjoy it because I like the original by Paramore. Like I know that song really well, and
Yeah.
I'm like it just doesn't sound right. And like that is probably the most disliked video that I've ever put out, just because MGK fans came at me hard. They're like, man, you're not even giving him a chance.
Fans.
Yeah, I'm like, I just don't like this song. Like, tell me a better song.
I'm an MGK fan. I love MGK, but since he's gotten into his rock stuff, I haven't been a big fan. Paramore Business was the start, or Paramore, whatever it is. I'm not a big fan of Paramore in the first place. And when I seen him do that cover, I was like, man, you ruined it.
Yeah. You didn't like Tickets to My Downfall at all though?
It's all right. It's just for me, it's just too mainstream pop punk. It's trying to relive what we went through already, and for the younger generation, that's good. You know, it helps them get back into it. But for me, it's just played out.
Yeah.
A little bit. And again, I've loved MGK for like 10 years, but I just don't agree with him going after the MGK beef. Or the Eminem beef. I just really expected him to. And especially after Hotel Diablo, I expected more hard rap, hip hop, whatever. You know, I wanted more bars from this guy, and he really sold out and went pop punk. And I don't like Youngblood. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put that out there. Youngblood sucks.
I liked Hotel Diablo. I liked Hotel Diablo really well, but I like most of Tickets to My Downfall.
Was really good with Youngblood, but I'm just not a big fan of him. I just think the sound is too mainstream for what rock really is. You know, like just bring back the mainstream sound instead of the good sound.
Who's the other guy that MGK's been doing a lot of music with lately? Brown Bear, Black Bear?
Yeah, it's basically bringing back Blink 182 sound.
Yeah.
Travis Barker.
No, I'm not talking about Travis Barker. I'm talking about the other rappers like Brown Bear, Black Bear.
Oh, he's done some songs with Black Bear, yeah. I like that song he has with Black Bear on his old album. But
word is going around that he might do some of that punk stuff with what's his name, Lil Pump, because Lil Pump hates Eminem too now.
Yeah, it's just for me. If you're gonna do pop punk, you got to switch it up a little bit. It can't sound mainstream because we've already gone through that. You got to switch it up and kind of expand that genre a little bit more. I think because the genre of pop punk is played out. I'm sorry, it's just played out.
Pop punk can be good. Have y'all heard Whiskey's coming out with a pop punk album? And I don't know if you.
That's the thing. To be honest, like those pop punk albums are the songs where they're kind of making fun of those songs are the best ones.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's making fun of it. I don't know if he's making fun of it necessarily, but I know that he's coming out with one, and it does sound pretty decent. He played a preview on his live stream the other night.
Oh, I can't wait for that takeover week.
Hey, I'm just going to interrupt. I'm looking. Hold on, Tyler. I'm going to have to show you.
Okay. Oh, snap. We got two of them. Look at that. Look at that, man. Everybody upstaging Gabe right now.
The invasion is real.
I know.
Everybody.
So anyway, sorry, we're fixing to have to do jump runs. We got to go adult today. So
Oh, you got an adult. That sucks.
yeah, do that. We got to go spend some money too. Going to Target.
So we got
I got to run the kiddo to the bank so he can pay rent.
Buckshot Biggs up in the house. Hey, everybody, I wanted to hop on real quick before I lay back down. My back has been killing me. I want to thank Tyler and the whole Alpha team. Help me get the interface. I'll see you later. Appreciate you stopping by, Buckshot. 100% love, man. No worries at all. If y'all don't know Buckshot, we sponsored, hooked up Buckshot with a new interface for his recording setup and everything, man. He just got that thing in, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he uses it for.
It's gonna be interesting.
What up, Chris?
What's up, everybody?
Just rocking, man. Saturday. How was your week?
All right, guys, I'm gonna.
It's good. I saw you went live, and I was driving.
I'll catch you guys in a minute in the chat.
All right, we'll see you, Jabe. I called you Jabe. We'll see you, Gabe.
Glorious. Later.
Later, Dave.
Okay, guys.
There we
Meet you later.
Gloria's
I
dead.
will hopefully pop on if you're still going.
All right, Tater.
Peace out, my homies.
We'll see you.
Later, Tater.
Bye, Buckshot.
Somebody's crackling really bad.
I think it's Sweeney.
It ain't me. I'm muted.
Oh,
It's not me.
maybe it was
I
Gabe,
have this quality setup right here, you know.
right? So I sent that to both of you. 2 little clips from my stupid half-assed, well, not half-assed temp. I figured it's a new Tom song. Why not try just to see what I look like on camera? I don't know. It's all right, I guess.
You're saying you did a reaction?
Yeah. But I didn't have like the video up. It was just on my TV and I was just like filming myself. I probably should have done it the other way, but the whole idea was to see what I would look like on camera. So I don't know. It's
There's a really huge Tom McDonald fan. She's like in her 50s. She's got blonde hair and she like sits by her TV.
Oh, I've seen her. Yeah, I've seen her.
And she like records like herself on her phone looking at the TV.
Yep, I've seen her. I know who you're talking about.
She's a big enough fan that she actually got into his My Fans video.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. Like she was super excited when I seen her. I forget her name, but yeah, you should start any way you know how, and then ramp up from there. I started Amy on my floor with no furniture.
No, I know that. I mean, it was the main thing is just I didn't have the video up, you know, and I just kind of like I just winged it. It was about 25 minutes. And I mean, if I had the right editing equipment, I could probably somehow put the video like on there and pause it at the right moments like I did. But
you didn't send me nothing on nothing on Instagram.
Yes, I did.
You didn't?
Jay, did you get it?
No.
What the fuck? I sent it to fucking what the fuck, dude? It's for real. My
F-bombs, young lady.
Instagram's hating on Amy.
She's angry. She angry. This is something she has taken very personally.
Maybe it's all them F-bombs.
Jay, did you get my picture in Santa Claus with me sitting on Santa Claus's lap?
I didn't get that.
Dude, Jim didn't either. I sent it. What the fuck, dude? My phone. Tyler, I'm about to kill your fucking plasmophobia game.
You didn't even watch the stream last night.
It's still infected from the last time.
You about to pull the stream with all those F-bombs, young lady.
Sorry.
The last thing I got from you was your Instagram post where Mises replied to you on his testimony video.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, I'm on the IG Messenger right now. I don't have nothing from you. The last thing I see on there is that Obama picture I sent you.
What the heck? All right, I'm getting mad now because weird.
Social media rage.
It is.
We could not tell that you were upset at all.
No, never. Passive aggressive. I can laugh and be angry at the same time.
So were you saying that you don't have the video editing software? Is that what it was?
Right. Yeah. I just did it on my phone, so I didn't know how to and it was just like an attempt. I've never tried doing a reaction before. But I wonder if let me see here.
So if you do it on your computer, there's a pretty good video editing software that's free, and it's pretty powerful.
I use Power Director on my phone. I don't have a computer right now to use.
Okay.
So that was kind of the thing.
You talking about DaVinci?
Yeah, DaVinci. It's powerful.
That's what I use.
I'm trying to download that. I'm trying to load that onto my computer. It keeps stopping me, but I want it really bad.
Yeah, I use DaVinci Resolve. It's fantastic. I used to.
And it's free. Yep.
When I first started the channel, I was using just
the
Windows editor and everything. That's why if you look at my old videos, they're kind of choppy and junky. But I upgraded to DaVinci Resolve about 6 months ago, maybe, and it's pretty solid.
I'm just now starting to make the switch. I'm a Premiere Pro kind of person, and I like it, but I was reading about DaVinci, and that's what some people I work with use, and it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I downloaded it today and gonna start messing with it probably tomorrow after I get these first 2 videos out.
DaVinci Resolve
I'm all about that.
Yeah, it works. It works great. You got to learn how to use it, but
I got your 3 videos.
You did get them?
Yeah.
Okay, because I just tried forwarding it, so maybe now it went. I don't know. Maybe it takes a minute. I don't know.
It actually showed up to you that it had sent before, though?
Yeah, on my side it did. And I just like, because how you can like forward a message. So you have 3 there. There's one that's probably like 57 seconds, one that's 59 seconds. I don't know. But
see what you got going on here.
So you have 3 there though. Right?
I have 3, yeah.
Okay. So the first 2 would be the right ones then, because the third one was just like a resend of one of them just to see. But all right, if you got them now, because I did. And Jay, you got all 3 now too.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So they're gonna be doubles, but yeah. All right.
You know what you could do too, Amy? If you have the screen recording on your phone, you can do reactions that way too. I remember a while back when I was at work, I did this only for, I think it was Lucid versus 100 Cookies Beef. I used my screen recording on the phone to do reactions that way.
Did you do like
those videos got a decent amount of hits too?
Did you like take off YouTube and go into like small mode with it or something while you were doing like a record of yourself or something with your camera?
No, I was watching it on my TV, my Roku.
No, I was talking about Jason.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. What I would do is I would have like full screen mode. You'll mainly just see the video, and then you'll see like me just pausing and playing it. You know what I mean? Like I'll just play it like just like how I do any reactions, but only difference is you'll mainly just see the video, and then you'll hear me audio wise only, just giving my insights when I do my reactions and stuff.
Right. Yeah. See, I can do the screen recording, but I don't know if I can record myself while doing it.
Yeah, it'll pick you up on the mic.
So. It will. Okay. See, I wasn't sure about that.
The screen record picks you up on a mic?
Yeah.
I didn't think it did for some reason. I thought it just picked up.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, I'll show you guys the ones. Here, I'll message y'all on IG the ones I did for Lucid and 100 Koofies.
I think I watched those. I don't. For some reason, I didn't remember you doing them on your phone though.
Yeah, that was done with my phone. Well, at the time I had I already had this phone. I have a LG Stylus 6.
Okay, so I was just like, I meant as far as like Android, Apple, whatever.
Yeah, it's Android.
I mean, I'm sure that I have other. I just haven't. It was just kind of like a half-assed like thing, but yeah.
Saw Jason uploaded that new Tom McDonald reaction 49 minutes ago.
Yes, sir.
So this is my new phone. It's a Motorola. Brand new, even has a pin in the corner.
It's
That
got
you can
what?
pull out right here. A pin in it. You take it out, you come out on the screen. I got that. It's pretty freaking neat. It's got a Norton virus protector thing installed on it
Okay.
into the software itself, so I don't have to worry about anything crashing it.
Right on.
It's pretty neat. If you like Motorola, it works. Well,
Speaking of Tom McDonald, I actually got my first 1,000 views in 24 hours off a Glenn Beck Tom McDonald interview.
Yeah, you jumped on that hype train.
No, I got messaged by a person on my Instagram, and they were like, "Check this out," because they saw my fake woke video,
Yeah.
and yeah, I just did a reaction, and man, Hangover Gang represented. They were mad at me for being harsh toward Glenn Beck, but it is what it is. 1,000 views in a 24-hour period is unheard of on my channel. So
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, that Hangover Game been showing you and Jason some love lately, ain't they?
they represent.
I went back and watched that interview with Glenn Beck, and like it was funny because Glenn Beck seems so like distanced and just not like welcoming at all of Tom, you know.
That's what I said. I said in my reaction, I was like, he's so out of touch. And then he started calling Tom he looks like a serial killer. He looks like a white supremacist. And I'm like, man, I hate this guy for being so out of touch with music and like judging people by their looks.
I was watching. I was shocked. I'm like, you're being pretty stereotypical.
Who's that?
When Tom McDonald was on Glenn Beck's show, if you go back and watch the interview, like Glenn Beck starts telling him he looks scary and he looks like a serial killer and a white supremacist and everything. I'm like, God bless. Like, you're talking good about the guy, but then you're saying all this stuff. Come on now.
Man, have you ought to see. I don't know if I've done Tom McDonald reactions before, brother, and I have never gotten so many views so fast. And most of them were telling me how mad they were at me for hating on Glenn Beck.
You know, it's funny. I was gonna say I watched The Third Ernest, and I called him out on his biased opinion because of how he's felt about Tom in the past. He actually replied to me in his comments.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of cool.
Tom
but yeah.
Okay. Are you
y'all get the links that I sent you?
Were you talking about The Third Ernest?
I was talking about The Third Ernest. I left a comment on his fake woke reaction, and he had actually replied to me.
I'm a super not fan of that guy.
Yeah, we know Tyler's opinion with Metallica and Third Ernest. We all know it.
Yeah, I didn't care all that much. I was more excited when Mises actually replied. for damn sure.
Yeah. What up? Appreciate you following over on Twitch. Enzo479. What up? How you doing?
What up, Enzo?
I forgot I was streaming on Twitch for a second, and then it said I got to follow over there. I'm like, what?
Man, Hangover Game must be hungover because I only got 7 views on that canceled reaction.
Man, Hangover Gang, they tough, man. You got to get those reactions to Tom up early to get them out, to get a good pushback, because there's a lot going on. Let's see. Good here from your...
You just realize that some of us don't have regular work schedules.
Yeah, I did just get your video, Jay, but I can't watch it at the moment. But I do get it.
Hear from your DJ reacts to worst military uniforms on YouTube. It's a good video.
Yeah, we can, and we just check it out when you can, and then that way you get an idea that there's other ways around doing reactions.
Right. I didn't even know if I wanted to do them. I mean, I just figured I would take the opportunity since I hadn't watched the song yet. I was like, I'm like, I should just record myself just to get an idea of what I would think of it. But
you should think about it. I mean, we can use more female reactors in the community.
there's not. I found maybe 2 female reactors that I actually could stand to watch. I mean, I'm not like a female person, but that just some of them are just cringe. I'm just like, ugh, shut up.
If you like female reactors, definitely Kenny and Rachel.
Yeah, I like Kelly, but
Rachel reacts.
Like,
it's good.
Some of them are just I don't know. There's I'm kind of though. I'm kind of a guy like person though.
No love for Scrub Cash.
I used to watch her back, but her intro drives me up a wall. I hate to say it, but ring my bell. Ugh, shut up.
Really?
I don't know.
That's what turns you off. Like that's what does it for you right there. Like
no, it's not. It's slightly irritating. I can get over it, but I watched her a lot, like probably like a year ago, and then I kind of fell off. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is, but something in there. I don't know what it was. I honestly I don't know.
I just really have a lot of. I have a hard time with like a lot of reactors anymore, just because I know what goes into making a reaction. I know like the friends that I have that are doing them, and I know, like what I actually want to see, and I know what I feel like is fake. I mean, I really enjoy Wii Scheme's reactions a lot. I enjoy Peerless. I really like Buddha Slim. Buddha Slim, like 100% energy. Like Buddha Slim is nothing but energy when he's going at them.
Buddha Slim's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
I saw this new guy recently. I think he's over in Spain, but he's been hitting up a lot of Tom and Church and ACAL, all them. He's do you know who I'm talking about? Mr. MRBLRO or something. Kind of looks like
Mr. Marlboro. I
don't. Let me see.
I'm more of a camel guy myself. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was too.
I thought you quit smoking, Tyler.
I did, but that doesn't mean I don't have taste. Like if I was gonna smoke, I would be smoking Camels. I still have actually the last pack of cigarettes that I ever bought. I keep it all the time. Still got a couple in it. That was where I stopped.
That's tough to do, man.
Yeah,
that's temptation right there.
Yep. Mike, what are you smoking these days? Did you quit?
So yeah, down in Tennessee, we quit cold turkey, man, after 17 years, and then we picked up a vape. Yeah. So I mean, we stopped smoking cigarettes for a while, and then deployment after deployment, it was just like, all right, whatever. And so we just we picked up the vape, so we didn't murder each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a vape for a while. I still have a vape. I don't use it very much anymore, but I went with my problem was I got really into like rebuilding my coils and stuff. Like I got really into those rebuildable mods and stuff like that. And like, I got too geeked out by that. And I was all the time like buying like little toolkits and buying like some new kinds of coils I wanted to try out. And so I'm like, this costed me more money than cigarettes did. Like I may as well just smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep. And that's what I told her. We talk like if it started getting to the point where we're spending more than cigarettes, like we're done with this. Like, but I mean, at that point, we were smoking Newports, and they were what, $6 a pack.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I just sent you who I'm talking about, Tyler.
You always did smoke Newports. I was trying to remember. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, what did he smoke back in the day? You always did smoke Newports. I remember you would fight somebody over some Newports, and I still can't figure out why.
Yeah, because I started out smoking Marlboro Lights because that's what my parents did, and so I started smoking that, and then everyone would always bum Marlboro Lights, and I was like, you know what, screw this. So I started smoking Newports, and people were like, hey man, can I get a smoke? Like, yeah, here's a Newport. And they're like, oh, never mind. So no one would bum any. So I was like, yo, I got it.
I'd always take. I have no aversion to a Newport. I'm just saying, like, I prefer Camels. Gabe's back. Gabe,
when I smoke cigarettes, I smoke the Camel Turkish Gold.
Yeah, Turkish Golds are good. I like the Turkish Royals best.
I smoke those too. Both of them. Yes.
A-Dog 234 in here. I'm all in. Berlin, let go over low. Let's see. I'm just gonna reference all Rare American songs. What up, man? Yeah, Rare Americans is dope for real. Gabe, you already get your pole wet and finished that quick?
No, I'm leaving the park and gonna hike down a different spot where I feel like
Okay.
I paid time today to get into the lake. Normally I just go the dirt road, the fire road, and hike down. But today I tried paying, and there's a reason I don't pay to get in.
It's definitely Gabe crackling.
Yeah, that is Gabe.
He's got them windows down. He refuses to roll his windows up.
No, my windows are up. I think it's just my phone.
Oh man,
I'll
your
come
windows.
back.
What?
Y'all scared him off.
I think I know what happened there. Like all the fish saw Gabe with his mask on. They're like, "Oh, I guess we got a social distance."
They were all running around away from him,
Yep.
fishing with the mask on. That's what goes wrong. They're like, these humans have COVID.
Mm-hmm. They're like, "Stop it with the droplets."
Yeah. But no, I went from my vape. I had pneumonia, and so I had to stop. I just stopped vaping for a little bit because like vaping sucks when you get pneumonia, and so I started using these. Pouches. They're tobacco-free nicotine pouches. They're fantastic. They're called Zen.
Am I still crackling?
Yep.
No,
No, I don't hear it.
Yeah, he was there for a little bit.
it was for a second. Sounds fine though. See, it was the window. He just wanted to jump off while he rolled up the window because he didn't want to let me know that I was right. Look at that right there. He jumped off the camera, rolled up his window, and then came back. And now he's like, "Nah, man, my window wasn't bad."
I don't roll the windows down. If anything, I use the AC. My girl hates me for that because I don't like to roll the windows down.
Right.
Hide your shame. Hide your shame, Gabe. Hide your shame.
Just go ahead and go lick those wounds, man. It's okay.
What's that old that old
If I don't catch a fish, that's what I'm gonna hide.
got their hand in the cookie jar? Not me.
Somebody tell me to go catch a fish. I don't live that far from lakes. I can go catch a fish.
I live like
Gabe,
3
want to
blocks.
catch fish? You gotta stop wearing that mask because they're all seeing you with that mask on. They're like, "Oh, we got a social distance. Guy got a mask on."
I thought the mask would help because they see my face and be like, "Oh shit, we got to get out of here."
No, it's the opposite. It's the opposite.
Honestly, in Southern California, it's more of a grind to catch a fish out here because the weather just sucks. It's too hot.
What up, Spawn Von Siobhan? It's been a long time since I've been here. It has been. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Welcome back, though. Let's see.
Easy for you to say, Ty.
Trent's back too. What up, Trent? Easy for me to say what?
That Spawn Vaughn.
Spawn Von Siobhan. You can't say that?
Look like you're tongue-tied when you're saying that.
Man.
Look, Spawn Von Schwan.
It's one of those tongue twisters. You know, I was born in Southeast Kentucky. That means I got like a slow, fat tongue. Like we can't, it's not like, it doesn't speed up like that. You know, it's just heavy and wide and like it gets tongue tied easy.
So to translate for everyone that can't understand that, we're just talking normal English. It's hard for him.
Yeah, there you go.
Wasn't that one of the first things that you ever said to me? Yes, something about any languages I spoke or something like that. I said, nah, just English. And you're like English or Kentucky English?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was easy to tell. Like, no, that's Kentucky. That's not English. That's Kentucky, man.
Appalachian Mountain talk.
It's Appalachian.
Hey, I tasted my dad's first beer today that he made.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Yeah, not too bad.
From that Mr. Homebrew kit.
She's kind of giving a questioning look. She's like, not too bad.
No, it's I don't know. I was thinking because he bottled it and it has like the 2 weeks where it has to be in the fridge or whatever, and which is like tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
so you tried it before it was done.
No, it's good. It is good, actually.
It's
better than I thought it would be.
It's probably still a little bit sour.
Actually, no, it's not too bad.
My first batch of beer that I made with a Mr. Beer kit, I didn't like seal it all the way. I wanted to get the plastic bottles so that I could reuse them instead of the glass ones.
Yeah, here's the plastic ones.
Yeah, well, those are really tough to actually seal when you're sealing them when you first do them. And so I didn't seal them as well as I should have, and so like I wait, because it all around it takes about a month with the Mr. Beer kits.
Yeah.
And so I wait like that whole month, finally get them out, and I take a drink, and it's just flat as piss.
No,
I dumped my whole kit.
It seems to have turned out pretty good.
I'm
not like a big beer connoisseur or anything, so I really wouldn't know. I mean, but
it was just like I just drink what's here. It was here, so I mean, it was passable.
Well, he just tasted it this morning, one of them, and
like it was free, so things that are free always taste better.
Yeah.
No, I do buy the beer that's here, but he just took one of the bottles out and he took a sip of it, and then he just brought it out to me like this morning and was like, taste it. That's good.
So why'd you dump your whole kit, Mike?
Because it was garbage. That was the worst thing I did. I either didn't bring something to a boil or I didn't let something sit. I ruined the entire thing. I threw the whole kit out afterwards. Like, it ain't even worth it for me.
Mine came out tasting like a couple of bottles tasted like finished PBR. A couple of bottles finished like really flat PBR. But PBR was really where mine landed.
It's so much easier to go to the store, to be honest. I mean, you go to the store, you buy it, you drink it. No waiting a month.
But it takes all the fun out of it.
Well, I'll tell you, the fun right now is to call the local gas station, be like, hey, I need a sixer. Go down, pick me up a 6 keg, put it in the home bar. I ain't got to make it no more. I just pour it now.
Oh yeah, because you built that kegerator at your house and everything, right? Like you've got a whole actual tap set up.
Yeah, that picture that I posted on Instagram with Bernie and Buddy Jesus from the movie Dogma. That's my bar and my taps. I got a 30 mic. I got a 30 mic and Buddy Jesus as my taps.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This thing once, I can't remember who it was, but it was basically like some guy like for his birthday, like or something, went underneath his house and hooked up all his plumbing to keg, so that all the faucets in the house would you just turn them on and beer would come out.
I saw that too. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. I saw that too. Like his buddies did it when he was out of town.
Yeah.
Life hack goals.
That sounds like a goal.
Oh man, Tom Borgstrom, how you doing, man? Tom Borgstrom asked, when are you going to start the Wii Scheme takeover? Monday. So we're going to do Monday through Friday a Wii Scheme reaction air day next week, and then I got something special planned for y'all on Saturday too.
Speaking of Scheme, it's funny. I sent him the one part because in his reaction I was watching yesterday after I had done mine, and he was questioning the face, why his face is yellow, and I'm like, so when I had done my reaction, that's one of the videos that I sent both of you guys.
Yeah.
I sent it to him just because I was like, whatever, and he's like, he wanted to know what it meant. I was like, well, this is my take on it, and I just happened to record this, so, and then he replied back, he's like, if you want to do reactions, do them. I'm not the gatekeeper of reactions. I'm like, dude, that wasn't even the point. Like, I just wanted to like show you my take on the masks, and it was my honest first
Yeah.
I hadn't seen the song and I hadn't even watched his thing, but that's what caused me to even edit out that little part in the first place.
He does get harassed a lot though, like people asking him, if they should or trying to get him to share his music out and stuff. So right. I'd say that was probably where his response came from in that.
Right. Well, I wrote him back. I said, I was like, I know if I want to do them, I can. I just didn't know if I wanted to. The whole point of me sending this to you was just my take on the mask, the yellow face paint, whatever. I think it was like a mud mask, because if you ever put on like a mud mask for like women, and it gets stiff on your face, and you're like,
Probably not.
Yeah.
So, but that's the video that I sent.
I can't say that I think the mud masks really work with what I got going on, but I think I understand the premise. Does anyone in the Alpha team watch anime? If so, what is your favorite? It's Dragon Ball Z. Sweet. Let's see. Yo, Tyler, I'm at work right now, but after that, would you want to react to some music with me live? Possibly. I have a interview later with Kelvin J, so it can't be too much later. Also, at some point, I'm gonna have to get dinner. So we'll have to see. Is there a Discord? There is a Discord, but I don't have it open right now. I do actually have it open. There's a Discord.
By the way, I just love how you own that anime question and not gave the rest of us a chance at it.
I'm gonna give you guys a chance. I'm just trying to get caught up on the chat so nobody thinks I'm ignoring them. You can talk about your favorite anime since apparently it's not Dragon Ball Z. Go ahead.
Okay, so while you all talk about anime, I'm going to pause everything, step away. I'm not part of this, so y'all enjoy that, but I'll be right back.
Good time.
I don't do anime. I'm not a cartoon chick. Although
I
I
watch
did
too many animes. I only watch a few here and there.
the one cartoon that I really did like was the marshmallow shake, or not marshmallow shake fry, and the Comedy Central one with the fries and the shake and meatball.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Yeah, that one.
That's not really anime though.
I didn't say it was. I just said cartoons in general.
Oh, I love cartoons in general.
There's what's that one? Inspector Gadget count as an anime? I mean, technically it was on that style.
Inspector Gadget. I loved that when I was a kid. I loved Inspector Gadget, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Gargoyles. I remember watching that. No.
Gargoyles, wasn't that the Smurfs? Gargoyle was on there?
No, it was like in the afternoon, like Tiny Toons or whatever. I don't know.
Gargoyles was Disney in the afternoon.
I thought it was the bad guy on the Smurfs. Maybe my brain ain't working.
That's Gargamel.
Okay.
Gargamel.
Yeah, man. That guy
I watched Smurfs a lot too when I was a kid. Yeah. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that was my shit.
I actually have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles box set, and it's really neat because the box itself is the Turtles party wagon, and it actually rolls.
It's pretty awesome.
My favorite anime is Teflon Sega. You guys should check it out.
I don't really get into many animes though. Like that's the thing. Like I'm not really an anime fan. You know what I mean? Like I like Dragon Ball Z. Gundam Wing was okay back in the day. And I like the 7 Deadly Sins that came out not too long ago. It was pretty good. Other than that, I really just don't think I like anime. You know what I mean? Like, and really, I don't even think of Dragon Ball Z as anime, and that would easily be my favorite one. I just think of that as some solid quality entertainment.
I liked what was the other one? What was the name of it? It's another Comedy Central one. They're in space. It's the robot guy that was always drunk.
Space with the Space Ghost?
Futurama.
Oh. I don't know what you were talking about there. Yeah, Futurama. Okay.
Check it out.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Those discs probably get scratched all to pieces though, right?
Yeah, and then it rolls too.
That's dope. I like that. I got.
Cool.
I think one of the coolest box sets I've ever seen. My friend bought the Lost box set with all the seasons, and it came with a bunch of stuff. It had like a map. It had an Ankh. It had like a lot of like really cool things like thrown in there. You know, extremely expensive. I don't know if I enjoy Lost enough to actually pay for it, but you know, I'm also pretty cheap, so.
Yeah, I don't buy movies and stuff like that.
And yet I will spend money all day on an AlphaTyler mug. You know what I'm saying? Like
shameless
and
promo.
Remember this show?
SWAT Cats. I remember SWAT Cats. I actually watched SWAT Cats not too long ago.
I've never heard of that.
This was my shit back in the day.
Yeah.
Is that like the old school version of Paw Patrol or whatever the heck it's called?
Well, it was like a better version.
No.
I mean, it was like a better version for people with brains. Paw Patrol is.
I only know I'm not around kids, but my my cousin's daughter, so like I guess she'd kind of be like my cousin. She's so cute, but she loved Paw Patrol. So that's and I'm not into like all that stuff. But
Not to be controversial, but didn't they take Paw Patrol off the air after all those seasons because of it represented police and people hate police lately? That's so stupid.
Yep, they sure did. They sure did. They took. I used to love watching live PD. They took that shit gone. But you know, actually,
they hate police,
right now, in my county, we have 2 sheriffs, and they're actually live right now, driving around. They're live on YouTube. I got the notification, but they drive around. They're funny as shit. Well, Tyler, I sent you the clips of them. I think of they're live right now on YouTube. I had a notification, so they're out there right now.
Nice. Hey Phil, what up?
Funny.
What up, Phil? Phil asked if I'm reacting today. Not right now, but I do have a interview with Kelvin J coming up later, so you definitely want to be catching that. Power Rangers is better, yes it is. Ghostbusters cartoon was cool, yes it was. I really love the Ghostbusters cartoon. I'm not even gonna play. Have you guys seen the tornado? I have, yes.
I hate tornadoes. I've never seen one, but I'm so scared of them. I've seen funnel clouds, but I like. I've seen my bedroom. Yeah.
Oh, hang on, Jason. Check this out. I got to one up you real quick.
I don't know. It was a competition.
He's going to get something though.
Well, if I had gotten something in the mail yet today, I could compete with the Tyler swag. AlphaTeam swag. But is that come yet? Hello?
He's going to get something to show Jason up for some reason. He's going to one-up him, he said.
It was just that awkward silence, like, because my phone's. When I dropped off for a minute there, I had to like restart my phone because it was acting like it was on crack.
I have that too.
Never silence usually when Amy's around, and that's a good thing. So
on the original VHS.
Yeah, I have the original VHS, and I got it again on DVD along with Turbo, a Power Rangers movie.
Yeah, I've got the Turbo one somewhere too. I just haven't found it yet. I've been going through a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Just message me whenever. Best way to get a hold of me is Twitter or Instagram. Either one's fine. Yeah, I'll let you know for sure. Don't get home on time. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to do some reactions together. 100%. So I think my new knife tutorial on larger knives doing the red mongoose is pretty cool. Might have to check it out sometime. 100%.
Yeah, I haven't got my AlphaTyler shirt yet.
A furry. Like my you rubbing it in right there. You haven't got your AlphaTyler.
Sorry, big stretch.
Welcome back, Miguel. Look at that. He got that big. What are you drinking? Leinenkugel?
No, actually, Blue Moon.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I thought you kept Leinenkugel on tap at your house.
I do summer shandy, but it's seasonal, so it's hard to get.
Okay. I don't like their summer shandy very much at all.
Oh yeah, I like the. Now I'm not a beer connoisseur, and if someone is, please correct it. But I don't know the fruity notes, if that makes any sense. I don't know what any of that means, but that's what people say. I don't know. I just like the American lagers.
The Blue Moon, you don't have an orange slice in it, or no?
Not on this one. No, I didn't cut up any oranges.
When I drink like a Corona, I definitely have to have a lime piece in it. But Blue Moon, same thing with the orange. It just something about it helps.
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. I mean, that's if I'm sitting like tomorrow, we're doing all like finger foods and everything for the game. Like I'll have oranges cut up and stuff for tomorrow. But today it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So I was like, you know what, let's get on. I got to get this editing done. So.
Right. I was just thinking that. I was thinking, man, I feel like I need to drink a beer, but it's the afternoon. And I thought, well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And now you're drinking one. Same thought went through my head. I'm like,
it's Saturday. You're supposed to day drink on Saturday.
That's right.
Well, we know Chris is drinking.
Chris,
Well,
Chris,
yeah, I mean that's
Chris was
no
ready.
secret.
He's like, that's right. Hey, I ain't gonna hate. I day drink on Saturdays every Saturday.
Hey
Like,
man, I think one thing I missed, I couldn't jump on, but I did hear you, is you were asking what I was excited about for the week, right?
yeah,
And,
sure.
Mike just mentioned like finger food for the game. So Tampa Bay Lightning won the Stanley Cup 2020. Tampa Bay Rays went to this World Series. They lost, but they went. And Tampa Bay Bucks now on Sunday are playing in Tampa Bay for the Super Bowl. So yeah, it's pretty exciting sports town lately.
So Corona doesn't affect Tampa Bay. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, because we have a decent governor.
Beach party.
That's pretty crazy. I didn't realize all that. I mean, I haven't kept up with. I don't normally keep up with other sports other than football, but I didn't realize that Tampa Bay's kind of taking it all year.
All year long, every sport. Except, well, we don't have a Tampa Bay basketball team, and that's fine because I don't watch it.
That's pretty cool. So I'm assuming you're rooting for Tampa Bay tomorrow. Who everyone else got?
Chiefs.
Well,
Chiefs.
that's understandable. I understand why. I understand we're in the same boat there. And I mean, it's
Yeah, Mahomes
there.
Mahomes seems to be an incredible quarterback. I mean, to be honest, and Tom Brady is getting old, and it is tough. So I'm not expecting a win. If they do, I'll be happy.
It's us salty Colts fans over here just hoping Tom Brady finally throws a hip out in this game.
Yep. Now, I think the highlight of my career, yes, the Colts winning the Super Bowl, but I think it was Brady losing the Super Bowl in Indianapolis.
Yep.
Hey, Tyler, I sent you something on Instagram, and I had to one-up you.
You had to one-up me? What you got?
Yeah, I had to one-up you. Yep.
I didn't even know tomorrow was the Super Bowl, so.
Yeah, no, I've seen those before. I need to open my shelf room over here and show you some of my stuff. I've got the original flip head action figures. You remember those? Like they flip between their helmet. Yeah. Like you hit the thing on their back and it flips over to their face. I've got those.
Yeah. They brought them back.
Did they?
Yeah, they actually I think Hasbro, since Hasbro took over the licensing, they're actually making those again.
Those were the coolest thing. I remember being a kid and like those were my absolute favorite things, like my favorite toys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had a bunch of the 10-inch figures, the bigger ones.
Mm-hmm. I didn't have any. I didn't have any of those. I had all the smaller ones with like the little connected feet bases and everything. But I never got like the big ones. I had the big Star Wars ones. Like the 10-inch Star Wars.
And then I had all of the original the original Zords except for the I think it was Titanus. I was the only one I never really got. And then I had all of the Thunder Zords except for Tor.
Right on. Jason, if you guys haven't watched it, Jason's got a video of like some of his shelves with his action figure collection and stuff. Like,
I watched one of them.
It is. There are two of them. They like his setup is fantastic. Just
like the glass shelves and all that. Yeah.
I'm jealous of the Batman action figures. Although I do get kind of pissed off at some of them because like you have modified some of them, and I'm 100% like a purist.
Well, I mod them because sometimes these companies, they don't be making these figures right.
You gave me the wrong cape. You took one of their heads off and replaced it.
Yeah, because it was the wrong head. So you want to talk about purists? I mean, hey, I know he's a bigger purist than I am.
No one's a bigger purist than I am, so I have to take these toys apart and fix them the way that they're supposed to be.
Exactly. I got to make them right.
So are you telling me your toys kind of look like that evil neighbor in the Toy Story movie that takes all those? That was up here?
No, nothing like that.
He does it with all of his stuff. Seriously, watch his video because there's like 20 times when he's going through his diecast cars. He's like, "You had to take the rims off of these and replace it with this." He's like, and then he gets over to the Batman's and he's like, "So this one originally, this cape was actually on this, and then this head was actually originally on this, but they didn't fit together, so I had to put these together like this. And I'm like, good God,
Hey,
man!
I like to mod my stuff. You know what I mean? I gotta have some original stuff.
I feel you. No hate. No hate.
I bought this stupid vape thing. This thing pisses me off. It leaks constantly.
You need
Terrible.
to get a good mod. Go get you Aegis.
Okay.
Just look up a Geek Vape Aegis Legion and get one of those and get you a Zeus X tank with the rebuildable coils and stuff.
I don't want to deal with all that crap, Tyler. This one is a salt one because I don't think the other juice ones have as much nicotine in them.
Well, they don't, but I mean
So
the
I
salt
like the salt.
the salt nicks. The salt nicks are meant to just be like a one hit and put it down thing. Like
I smoke Black and Milds like a damn chimney. It's one cigarette to me. I after smoking, I can smoke a whole Black and Mild in one sitting.
Yeah.
So it's like the nicotine content that I'm ingesting is sick.
You hear that, Mike? Her lungs are in worse condition than yours.
It's terrible. I'm telling you. So it's
Ty, speaking of cars, man, when you were on the Batman figures, you forgot to mention the custom cars I made for the figures.
Yeah, you've got because you got that Batmobile that you completely like rebuilt, right? Like,
yeah, that one that was originally like one of those Bratz roasters, and then the Joker, he's got like a lowrider Cadillac like roadster.
Yeah.
Wow.
like, okay, like here's a box. There's 25 in here. I bought
Black and Milds by the box.
Yeah, I have five. I have 4 left in here. I bought these not last night, but the night before.
God bless, woman.
I smoke a lot.
Damn.
You can't be doing that. Like,
man, your lungs are worse than coal miners. Holy shit.
Mike's over here. He's like, yeah, I smoke Newports.
Like
that's
too.
Mike's like, Newports are tough. You know, it takes a big man to smoke a Newport. Amy's like, yeah, I bought 25 Black and Milds the night before last, and I have 4 left.
Like I can go through 25 blacks in like 2. Well, let's see. Yeah,
I might have to be lucky if I can get through one in one day.
Shit, I smoke 1 in 1 sitting. Like I
couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
And then I vape on top of it.
Hold up,
terrible! I'm telling you.
Now I was the same way with the cigar. When I was smoking, I would light the cigar and I'd smoke on the cigar. But then I would also have a Newport that I would be smoking on too. So yeah, I can understand that.
It's like,
well, that's a different thing though. Like you weren't inhaling the cigar, right, Mike? You were just right. You were smoking it proper, like. But the Black and Milds you can actually inhale, right, Amy?
Yeah,
yeah.
Back in the day, we had humidors and everything going on with the cigars, man. We were some classy mofos back in the day.
Oh, we were on the double side of the trailer park, the double wide side, man. Literally.
Yep. Oh man, what up, Gabe? Welcome back. We're looking at the lake right here.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I'm about to steal Gabe's background, throw it on my green screen back here, so I can feel kind of fancy.
Mike's like, my next video, y'all gonna recognize where I'm at.
Like, oh yeah, hey, out there hanging out with Gabe, huh?
Let's see. You want to buy all my WWE action figure? Maybe Trent. Maybe what are you hanging on to? This Gabe guy right there.
Man, I wish I had enough room to display my WWE figures.
Got some little birds you're fishing with?
Chicken bones?
What'd you say, Jason? You had enough room to what?
So I wish I had enough space to display all my WWE figures because I got a shit ton of those.
Yep.
Mattel's been killing it with those WWE figures.
I don't have many of the new ones. I have one of the new Undertakers over here. I got a bunch of the old ones though.
Oh god. I just saw my face on my TV when I saw Gabe's nasty looking bird or chicken bone, whatever the hell that thing was.
It's a chicken. Look at this guy. He literally just put his phone down and walked away to go fish.
He is Gabe the fisherman.
All right, that's it. I'm taking a screenshot of it. I'm seriously throwing that on my background with him and fishing in the background.
Next video, man. That scene looks familiar. Where do I know that from?
That's gonna be funny.
A-Dog said, "Learning from Tyler." Where you learning? You talking about the Puppy Bowl, not the Super Bowl? The Puppy Bowl would probably be better.
Bowl, I'll watch the Kitty Bowl. The puppies are cute too, though.
Tom says that's a first. Someone fishing in a live stream. Yeah, man. It's not every day you get some live entertainment like this.
Mike's like, my viewers are gonna be like, "Hey, I didn't know Mike moved out to California."
There we go. I got a good picture with him walking up. Oh yeah.
He's got his Model.
Got the Modelo.
That's gonna trip him out when he sees it. That's kind of funny.
What up? What up, Gabe?
Don't be drinking and driving now, Gabe.
I'm concerned too, because like I'm not getting any responses when he is near the phone. Like I feel like this is one of those pre-recorded segments. He's just throwing it on a live stream loop, just coming in, like actually knocking at your door. You think I'm out at the lake? I'm about to be knocking down your door and coming for you.
That's how I do all my work.
You went from being fisherman Gabe to Susherman Gabe.
Susherman Gabe.
Sorry.
We know Amy's here.
Tyler, don't get the 2A.
Recorded.
Amy.
You can't be doing that, Amy. You don't know what those knocks do to me.
I can understand. I suppose. Yeah.
God, were you weren't in that stream, were you, Amy? I don't know if you had.
No, but I saw you do the replay of it once.
There was a Josh A song that I asked you to listen to, and there were some knocks in that song, and I fell for it too, because as soon as I heard the knocks, I literally snapped my neck towards my door. But yeah, I don't know what else you're talking about, but Josh A has a song like that.
So I was doing.
My dad this morning, he got a package he had to buy a battery for his ice auger thingy, and it had like the little plastic like air bubble thing, and I seen him put his hand in, and all of a sudden he went pop. I was like, "Fucker!" Like, ah! And he started laughing at me. I was like, "You're a dick."
Yeah,
all right. Mike's working on the
Mike's working on the scenery right here. He's like, I'm done with the cold. I'm getting to Cali now.
That's tight because it actually kind of looks like a boat, like a chair for like in a boat.
Yeah. He's out on the lake.
Yeah. That's tight.
I think I see Gabe fishing too down there. Is that what that is in the bottom right of his picture? It's still meet me in the stalls.
Yeah,
Gabe apparently gave up on the live stream. Oh man.
Hi, Phil.
E-Tree was gone? What do you mean?
Stalls. Oh shit. Is there a porta potty out there, Gabe?
No. We don't need a porta potty, Amy,
Yeah, when I was growing up and I first learned how men could pee, I was pissed, yo. Like I'm thinking, this is not fair. Like it's like as chicks peeing on your. I don't know.
You haven't seen the funnel?
Got some penis envy, did you?
I try not to make a habit of
They make a device, believe it or not, for like women who go camping that it cups to.
Hey, Mike, since you're out here with me on the lake, what do you think? Should I use some power bait or should I get some worms on here? What do you think on the vibe?
Definitely worms today, man. It's a good day for it.
Some worms. All right, you got it. In my Talenti cup, by the way, I recycle.
My dad has a bucket of minnows because he went ice fishing a few days ago.
A-Dog. Nah, A-Dog, your message didn't get deleted. It's still in the chat. Shameless plug, sub to my cringy channel, A-Dog234. Learning from Tyler. I don't know. I try not to plug myself in other channels very often. Gabe,
A-Dog, I'm curious. Is that the real A-Dog? Because the real A-Dog, he does news updates similar to Dylan Talks. Only A-Dog does them better.
similar to Dylan. I think
I'm trying to see if it's the same person.
I think most people are doing them better than Dylan these days, though, aren't they?
Yeah. That's pretty much.
Probably not right. Probably not right for me to say that, but you know.
No, I mean I'm with you, man. Especially with that last one that he did about that one that he did about A-Cal supposedly quitting rap. You know what I mean? I don't know if you ever saw that one, but like he cut out a clip where supposedly Adam was saying like, "Yeah, I'm just done with it," you know, blah blah blah. But if you watch how Adam is answering this question that the person asked him, you know, like, I mean, like, how come you're done releasing rap after this year, whatever? Like, you can tell Adam's being sarcastic as hell about it.
Yeah. Mike's perfecting that scenery. He's like, I'm done with the cold. I'm going out to the lake with Gabe.
There we go. Just screw it. I'm out there with him.
Okay, A-Dog just confirmed he's not that dude. Okay.
So the YouTube green screen thing does not work that well, just so everyone knows.
That's
I'm
dope.
seeing double.
What up, Mikey D? How you doing, brother? We're just hanging out, BS and chatting, all that. And come on in if you want to. The link's pinned up in the chat.
Hi, Mikey.
Big D from Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's a damn good show.
Yeah, beautiful Saturday.
Stop dangling your worm on my camera, Gabe.
And that's what she said.
Sorry. You're more used to shrimps, aren't you?
Whoa.
You need to angle that camera down just a little bit so we can actually see down to the lake.
Yeah, because look, it doesn't match mine.
Right. You need to fix that camera, Gabe.
Amy's upset because
Gabe's a horrible cameraman.
Amy's not able to watch you cast out right now. She's upset.
Yeah, fix your camera.
It's hard to catch the replay. It looks even better.
He's like, I don't want anyone watching me play with my pole.
Yeah, doesn't want us watching him play with this pole. I think he's crackling again. I'm gonna mute him real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Fix it.
It's too windy out there.
Well, it looks, you know, like outside, which I would assume is at least a bit windy. In Kentucky, it's a little bit windy. I don't know what y'all got going on in California.
Alexa, how windy is it?
Is he a pole dancer? A-Dog? No, he's not a pole dancer. He's a pole worker.
Yeah, he loves working that pole.
He does.
We have 15 mile per hour winds here.
15?
Alexa, stop.
And
6 degrees. Look at that. Look at that.
It's not Northern California, Ty. There is a difference.
Mike's up a few degrees on you, Amy. You see that? He's at 6 degrees. Feels like -9.
Yeah, Alexa, what's the wind chill? -22 degrees. Tonight, expect it will feel like -42 degrees.
Nope.
Good deal. What up, Dan? How you doing? Shane, welcome back. He uses jerk bait. Oh wait, I got you muted, Gabe. You forgot a huh?
There we go. Everyone just out at the lake today?
Chilling.
He left. He says Chris's lake looks better than his.
I figured this green screen stuff out. It's pretty cool.
I know nothing about a green screen, nor do I have one, so
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, there's some tricks to it. Like for mine, because I'm far enough away so I can do the VR. I don't have enough green screen because that's a stairwell right there. over one of those ways.
Yeah.
So I'd have to get in and crop it, which I'm looking to see if I can do now to see if it'll actually work.
I'm gonna have to. I want a green screen, but I have no idea. I have no idea where I would put one in here. You know what I mean?
I saw.
I don't think it'll work for that room.
Yeah, I don't think it would unless I twist it around to a different angle. You know what I mean?
I saw Arctic Hicks has one. He did like an apartment tour of his new apartment, and he showed his green screen, which is like way better than mine. It's like a long box, and it opens like a tackle box, so like a fishing. You know what I mean? And you pull it up, and it just sits behind them. And then when you're done, you set it down, and it goes right back into a box, and you put it on, wherever you want, in the closet, whatever.
I saw when he got gifted that, like he opened that in one of his package openings. It was like a gift from one of his subscribers or something. And I'm like, good God, man, like that's some change to get in the mail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no doubt.
Those things aren't cheap.
He's got good subscribers. He's almost gonna hit 1 million.
Phil says if we have to wait till they catch a fish, can we watch my large knot tutorial? Yeah, we can throw it on. Check it out.
Gabe said his view is better than mine. Yeah, absolutely.
Gabe's battery was going dead. Yeah, so let me pull this up real quick. We'll see what Phil's got going. Might need to bounce soon to go take Sierra to dinner. Like soon in the next 30 minutes or so.
What's the thinks my tractor sexy? I remember that old country song.
She thinks my tractor sexy.
Something. My mom liked that song. What? And what was that old joke? What did the tractor something about a tractor crossing the road, like with the chicken? I don't know.
The tractor crossing the road with the chicken and the.
I can't think. My brain.
Anyway, never mind.
You know the thing. Like there's a thing where there's a chicken and a tractor, and I don't know. Somebody's going across the road.
Okay. What did the chickens or what's the joke? What did the chicken say when he crossed the road, or something like that? Or why did the chicken cross the road?
Amy, you need to X some of those tabs out.
I wish I could
react to the Monies by Rare Americans. I need to. That's been on my list for a minute. What up, Mikey D from Tennessee?
What's going on, man? Y'all doing all right?
Live from Nashville.
What's happening?
Not much, man. We're all just kind of hanging out at the lake, you know.
Oh, I heard that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
Hanging out at the lake. I'm ready for summertime.
Gabe was out fishing. You see this picture that Mike up there. Oh wow! I just realized there's 2 mics in here now. There's that picture that Eitri up there caught when Gabe was on the stream. Gabe's out fishing and he was live streaming out at the lake. So Mike was playing with his green screen for a minute, trying to bump it up, and now everybody's out at the lake. Him and Chris both.
I've been trying to work on a green screen, but man, I don't know how much lighting it takes to actually make one work perfect.
You need a lot, and the easiest way to go about it, honestly, is as long as it's not something that you're going to, like if you're just setting your desk on and chair and stuff, go to Amazon. About $110, you can get you a whole screen that rolls down, and it comes with the camera lightings. I went to Hobby Lobby, and that's actually a really good green, but you can't see it with the horrible lighting down here.
Right.
I love Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, so does my family, but I mean, I like that background though. I mean, I wouldn't do a green screen over that, man. I like that.
I seen where Amazon had them for like 120, 130. You can buy the whole kit. Come with the light, stand, whatever. I mean, whatever you want, I guess. But I don't know, man. I spent enough money in this crap already.
Yeah. You've been talking about getting a green screen for a while too, though.
I already got the green screen. I got
the green
part. I just
screen.
don't have enough lighting. And I'm not smart enough with computers how to get it set up on I guess OBS, whatever.
You're looking at those studio lots and everything, those big floodlights that they got like hang up and kind of canvas and stuff.
The one I seen on Amazon, they're like big square ones.
Yeah,
like the white front on them, and I guess they light up. You got one on each side, so
you need 2 on the sides, and then you need 1 overhead. kill that shadow, because the whole purpose of it is to get rid of all the shadows behind you on the screen. So yeah, I mean I don't have enough outlets for it.
I got when I built this room, I put plenty of outlets in. But my problem is, I mean, after you get too many lights, man, I start getting a headache. You know, you got all them lights on, like, good God.
I'm only actually using one light right now.
Really?
Well, it's daytime, right? So there's sunlight coming in through the window. But yeah, you don't need a bunch of lights. There's a lot of options basically in OBS that if you have one good light, that you can turn the gamma, the contrast, the brightness, all that stuff to match it. It's actually not hard.
Right.
You just gotta mess around with it.
What kind of webcam / whatever you're using?
You talking about me?
Yeah.
You're muted, Chris.
Well, yeah, Sweeney, you're muted.
My bad. Right now I'm using just my laptop camera, but I did buy a Logitech C920.
Yeah.
And it came here last night or 2 nights ago, and I recorded some stuff on it already. Yeah. So yeah, just like Logitech, it's like
it comes with Chroma Cam, so you can get in there and tweak a bunch of that stuff.
Chroma key. That's a setting. Like so once you choose your camera, and I mean, if I can talk about it if you guys want to know about it, but if not, then I'll shut up. I could teach y'all how to do it. It's very easy, actually.
I'll shout out real quick. What up, Queen of the Hive, Miss Maria? How you doing today? How's the old man doing?
Honey hole at?
Yes, that's camera I'm running. I'm running a Logitech HD 1080.
Brian asking when Big Buzz is gonna hop on. I don't know, man. I don't know if he will, but I mean we got the one up from Big Buzz anyway. I'd rather have Maria in the stream than Big Buzz.
I don't know about that. Things get a little off the hook when Big Buzz is in the house.
No, I'm just kidding. Big Buzz is where it's at.
Enjoying the moment.
Hey, I saw Big Buzz did a song with Wade B.
She's enjoying the moment of silence before Buzz verbally assaults everyone.
No doubt.
Oh man. Well, I take that to mean that he is coming.
That's a warning shot.
Tell him when he gets here to click that link up top. And just come on in and say it to my face.
Come on in.
Oh man.
Tyler, when can I check the delivery on that shirt?
I could check it. I think when. So I told you. When did I say?
I thought.
I'm
not sure.
It takes a while. It took a while for me to get my my Asput tee and the Wisdom hoodie.
Mm-hmm. Well, the one that she's getting, the red AlphaTeam shirt, it's coming from Teespring, so those take a little bit longer than the Streamlabs store, I know.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's where I got the Wisdom hoodie from, and yeah, it takes a while.
Except if you're Mike, because when he got that jacket he's wearing right there, like it was there like that. What was it you texted me a couple of days later? You're like, my kid's Christmas presents won't be here on time, but damn it, I'll have an AlphaTeam hoodie.
Yeah. I ordered Christmas like December 1st. I ordered the AlphaTyler tee or the hoodie. Let's see like the 20th, maybe a little before 15th or something. And it got here before Christmas. But my kids like, oh, kid, you just got to wait. Santa ain't showing up this year. Which they're all old enough they understand he don't exist. Yeah, they got it, but you know. But I got my shirt, so
My mom, I don't know how the heck she did it, but every Christmas Eve we would have like this big family thing at my aunt's house, and I don't know how the hell she did this to this day. And now, of course, I can't ask her. And when we would get home, like we'd leave the house and there'd be no presents there. And when we get home, they'd magically all be there. I don't know how in the hell that she did it, but it was crazy. It's like, because I don't remember her leaving the party to go home and like put them out. It's just weird.
Yeah.
So we do that with our kids.
That was
The
Santa.
secret is we have them walk out the door and we act like we're locking the door and bring the stuff out as we're. Do it every year.
Possibly.
I think my kid, he's at that age, he don't really believe in his Santa Claus in a certain way. But let me tell you, he wants everything in the house.
Yeah.
He wants everything in the world.
When I was a kid, for my mom, for like my birthday parties, she would always get presents for everybody so that the other kids wouldn't feel left out. And I happened to find them hiding one year, and I opened them all. Oh, I got in so much trouble. Oh, well.
I think it's almost better when your kids do believe in Santa Claus, though, because like then they have a reason to be good, and then like they can only ask for like one or two things. Once they find out there's no Santa Claus and they start asking you for everything, that's when it turns into I can ask for as much as I want now because it's mom and dad. You know, it's coming out of the bank account right there.
That's right.
So your Twitch chat shows up on your YouTube, or wait?
I typed that from StreamYard, so it sent it out under both of my names.
I got you.
I wasn't thinking about that. I feel you, Brian. He always has me dying too. Man. Mikey and Jason both been getting through some big buzz reactions. Did you do any, Chris?
I have not, but I did see. I've been listening to a lot of Wade B because Million Mile Club put me on to a guy named Wade B, who's a Christian rap artist. Mm-hmm. And after seeing, I mean, let's be real. After watching Big Buzz on your live streams a couple of times, I'm like, this is not like correct. Like, there's something a little off. Like a Christian rapper with a Christian country rapper, Wade B. with Big Buzz, but yeah, I like like I was really confused about how they even came together. So that if he gets on here, I'd like to maybe have maybe ask a question about how that came together. But
ask him if he jumps on. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he'll talk to you about it.
So
it is kind of a contradiction. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, I mean, if you listen to Wade B, man, he is like on God. He's like every song is about religion, and it's good stuff. I mean, believe me.
But that don't mean you can't collab with somebody. You know, like I mean, I know like Tyson won't do it. Like Tyson James will not collab with anybody that cusses or says anything kind of off color or anything like that. But
Bryson's the same way, and that's why he didn't.
No, Bryson will, man. Bryson collabs with Forgiato, and Forgiato cusses and talks about drugs all the time.
Well, Loza, remember FOFA, that song, or FAFO, you know, which is F around and find out. They were supposed to collab on that, but then I guess they have Loza and Bryson have some sort of beef about it. But
yeah, well,
I
think Loza finally admitted that he just kind of
overreacted
to the situation. Yeah,
yeah.
I think he misread what all was going in, but yeah,
I hope he did. If that's the case, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Big Buzz reactions that I'm doing, I mean, damn, I'm really hurting for views on those, man. I was asking my man, hey, can you do me a favor? You know what I mean? Spread these around so I can get my views up. And they're all just sitting at like somewhere between 12 to 13 views.
It hurts doing really independent artists. I mean, as far as if you're looking to get a bunch of views off of music you personally love, it ain't working.
Well,
you gotta branch out a little.
That's why, I mean, a couple of months back we talked on the channel, though. I mean, it's got to be a real community focus, you know. Like I shifted my content to focus more on independent artists, and I mean, my views took a hit when I did that. I mean, that just kind of comes along with the territory. I mean, it's all up to the community whether they support that shift. You know what I mean?
I do, and I think but I think you're already like at a level where you could do that. Like, if you're trying to get to a certain spot, yeah, it's really difficult. The music I love, it don't get much views, except for like Tom and Ryan. But
that's like me. People are like, man, well, you do this song. It just dropped, 30 minutes ago. I'm like, I'm at work. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So it might be 3 or 4 days before I do it. So I'm not really worried about the views. I might do it. Say if I done a Big Buzz or whoever, I might get 20, 30 views, 40 views, who knows, or might get 100 on the next one. I'm not worried about it because me personally, I got a job. I make good money. I love doing this. So if I get subscribers along the way and they true to me, hey, that's all that matters. I'm not worried about getting 8,000 subscribers in 6 months or whatever, you know.
I agree, man. And I think that if anybody is on here thinking that what we do is going to turn into a job where we don't have to work is out of their mind delusional.
Right.
So you might as well
what I love getting here and chatting with y'all. That's what I like. I mean, that's more than anything. I can have 1,000 subscribers. As long as I get here and chat with y'all and have a good time, we go cut up. That's all that matters, man.
I'm in the same boat.
So I got to tell you, I'm kind of mixed.
If that was the case, I'd be in here doing a song as soon as it drops. If I was worried about getting subscribers and views, I mean, I will do them. It might be 4 or 5 days later. It might be, 3 months, whatever. I mean.
So see, I'm kind of mixed on that. And the thing is, so I don't mind. I don't care about the subscribers and everything and the views and all that. But to do the videos we do, to experiment with new filaments and the 3D printing world and the printers and everything, those things aren't cheap. And so it comes a point to where it's like, I want to hit that point to where I can start getting that ad revenue so I can keep the channel going.
Yeah.
But I don't really care. Like the whole purpose of, and I told my kids, if this starts to feel like a job, we're done. I said, we want to do this to help other people. But man, it'd be nice if we could hit that, start getting that ad revenue, because then we could start experimenting with new things and showing people new different things. And then the whole purpose is to give it back to the community and to sell it, because I'm not keeping all these 3D printers.
Hey, man. Hey, and that's why I subbed, and I really like that blue and black weird titanium looking boat you made, like a tugboat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I agree, man. Look, the goal, why are you doing YouTube if you're not trying to get people to subscribe and like, but at the same time, at a certain point, I'm not going to do a Cardi B reaction on my channel.
I thought about doing her new one just because, she brings numbers, and sometimes the numbers are attractive, but they don't translate into anything else. And usually when I do that stuff, like when I did WAP, it just gets a negative response from the people who do watch it, because they're like, you don't like this. Why don't you like this? Why don't you like Carly? And I'm like, or Cardi. And I'm like, because it's trash. Like, it's just trash.
Why are you not selling out?
Right.
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to Leo Maracchio or whatever his name is do the metal version of WAP.
Mariacelli.
Yeah. Shanester did ask, are you guys less likely to get copyright strikes with indie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
And also, a lot of times, like a lot of the independent guys that I react to, like I've had a conversation with them in some way, like even I hit up NK in that track that he did with Luke Gahn not too long ago. And, Luke Gahn's a pretty big name. Like NK reached out to me on Instagram after he saw the video, and we had a little conversation on Instagram one day. So even with those independent artists, they're a lot more accessible and they're a lot more appreciative when you do hit up their music.
Yeah,
because like an Eminem reaction, you're not making a dime off of that. A reaction to those dudes, I'm gonna make some small revenue. It's not huge. I maybe make like 10 cents off of a video, but it's still like it's 10 cents off of a video. You know what I mean?
Yes. And actually, Eminem is never gonna come in your comments and be like, "Hey, nice reaction, brother." But I've had several artists in my comments going, "I appreciate you," and they hit me up on Instagram. They, So I like it better for sure. There's a balance, though. You got to throw in something occasionally to.
I had the one day, I don't know if you guys remember, I was premiering a Tom McDonald reaction, and I showed up a little bit late for my premiere, and Tom was in my live chat during my premiere talking to people. Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, Tom used to, every time I would premiere a Tom McDonald reaction, Tom would be in the live chat for at least a minute. But
I'm so jealous.
But you're not gonna get that from Eminem. You know what I mean?
No way.
And that's what these smaller independent people are probably wanting, is because now they're reaching out to you and they're probably going to let you know, hey man, I got another song dropping this day, so you can get out there because they've seen what your work is. So I assume the more you're supporting them, the more they're going to support you in return.
Absolutely.
Well, you look at guys like Adam Calhoun, for example, when he did what was it, that Lil Wayne remix, and he shouted out some of the reactors, and then just recently he dropped Pressure, and in the title he said for the hip hop reactors. So it's like, that's someone who, really appreciates the reaction community, and because he knows what it's all about with that. Hey, more people react to my stuff, that's more eyes on me, that's more people buying my stuff. So,
Speaking of independent artists, just a reminder again, because I know people cycle in and out and in and out and in and out. Anybody who missed it, we're doing We Scheme Takeover Week next week, so We Scheme reaction every day next week if y'all want to support an independent artist, and special bonus surprise next Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised now because I'm curious.
Next week's gonna be cool. I'm telling you, especially if you're digging We Scheme, next week will be dope.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I have no idea who that individual is, but I'm going to learn this week.
I like We Scheme. I do. I dig his vibe, like his style. Rather have Mises or Kelvin on, like you have, than a big name. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I've had Mises on my channel. I've had Kelvin. I mean, look at what Mikey and Tim are doing over there. They've had a bunch of names too. Like they've had I just like New Breed and Jesse Howard and all those. Like I would rather rock with those dudes who actually consistently rock with you too. It's like how many times have we just been hanging out on a stream just like this, or like our Thursday night stream or something, and Mises and his wife get down in the chat and they're just chatting with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get that from like a Eminem or these bigger mainstream artists. It all goes to their head like they're not human anymore.
Right.
Yep. That reminds me. I need to catch up on my New Breed reactions because, man, between him and Jesse Howard, man, they've been dropping music like almost on a daily basis in the past week or so.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I like, man. Just, doing the independent artists and stuff.
Yeah.
So I really don't know who all the independent artists are. I learn every day I'm like, man, I never heard this cat. Well, he's an independent artist, but, that's how I learn, man.
It's about real music too, though. It's like those people, those people are still writing about real stuff. Whereas the other guys, the more mainstream guys, are almost unanimously sold out. I mean, they're not talking about something real anymore. They're talking about, most of them are talking about drugs, money, cars, hoes, and guns. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all that rap is about, especially if you like rap. That's all newer rap is about.
I see it.
Yeah, especially Eminem nowadays. I mean, like just like I said, you listen to his side B. He's got at least 3 or 4 different songs. If I guess they're all different in their own unique way, but the one thing that they all have in common is that he's talking about his status and about how people hate him now because of his status. He's got the money and all this and that. I'm like, dude, you just sold out and became another generic rapper in the process, dude.
Yeah.
Like I have no reason to listen to you now.
He has turned into what he always talked down on.
Yep.
I think
but is it him or is it
trying to stay relevant? That's all. I think he knows what most people listen to. I went on the trending status of YouTube, and Tom was up there with like a million something views for Fake Woke, and there was like other videos on there from people I never heard of with like 63 million views in like 3 days, and guess what? It's all trash.
Here's the thing, though. Eminem does not have to do that to stay relevant. He could easily do what Dre did and start producing right now. Like that should, and he does produce, but that should be his main focus. You know what I'm saying? Like he's at that point.
But I mean, if you look at I don't know how many of you are rap connoisseurs, but if you look at when rap started to what was being talked about, what NWA was talking about as they were rapping, to when we moved into the 90s and then early 2000s to where we're at now. Yeah. It's completely gone 180 from what rap originally started out, like talking about what's going on, what we're dealing with.
It was about having a message. Me and Jason have talked about that several times. Rap was about having a message. It was about, speaking something. It was about protesting. It was about standing up for something. You know what I'm saying? Making a point. Mm-hmm. It's the best platform musically that you can make a point like that. But it's sold out. And like you said, now there's the formula. It's bitches, hoes, money, guns, drugs, whatever. Like that's it.
Yep.
You're exactly right, man.
We the people says we want Slim Shady. I would rather have Slim Shady than what he's doing right now with the. I mean, like Jason said, to me, that Music to Be Murdered By Part 1 wasn't even good. Part 2 definitely wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, he'll throw out a couple trash albums and then come back with something.
But between the two Music to Be Murdered By, I'd rather listen to side A than side B because I feel like side A is a far superior album. But then again, that's not really saying much.
Mikey's over there like, I don't listen to Eminem at all, and I don't blame him.
No, I grew up listening to him, but I don't like a lot of his newer stuff. I like his older stuff. I grew up on Too Short, NWA, Luke Skywalker, you know, all them old cats back in the early '80s and stuff. That's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
Like,
Too Short. I ain't heard that in years.
You know, when I was in my teens, you know, we was all big in lowriders. Who had the bigger car stereo system? I'm talking about running 612s or whatever in the bed of the truck. You know, that's what we was bumping to back in the day.
This remember this song? It's so crazy. It's like it's called "We Like the Boys with the Boom."
Right.
This '80s. I want to go on like an '80s reaction trip, but it would be a review. But I want to do that one night and just listen.
Do it, man.
Man, it'd be so much fun to just bring it back.
I know for a fact that people would enjoy it because I've had several people ask me to just do like a Thursday night where I'm just doing like 80s tracks and stuff like that. And I mean, I've heard most of them. I've heard, you know, I mean, it'd be hard because that's what gets played everywhere. Not only is that what gets played everywhere, like that's what everybody around me likes listening to and stuff like that. And so like, you know, it would be hard to find one that I don't know. But at the same time, like I'm the first to admit, I say it all the time. I don't love 80s rock. Like I don't like very much of it, honestly.
I did a Sunday night dance party the other night, and I looked at the analytics, and I got like 13 subs off of it because while it may be completely weird, it was just an idea that came in my head because I was thinking about a friend that passed. And I did it anyway, and we had a ton of love off of it. So, and again, subs don't matter, but it was about me thinking about like my friend, and then that's when I thought of, okay, wow, like I could do anything I want.
Well, subs don't matter, but they do. I mean, when you're looking at, you know, what's driving your content, it has to be your community that's deciding what you're doing with your content. If you're not doing what your community is wanting to see, then you're wasting your time. You know what I mean?
If that's the case, I'm doing only Glenn Beck from here out because Glenn Beck brought the subs, man. I got like 50 off of one video.
Yeah.
Now, what 80s was you talking about doing, Alpha? Like the rock, maybe rap, or you know?
Rock, yeah. Like they were pitching, like I've got a ton of requests for like old Pink Floyd songs, old Guns N' Roses songs, like
that's 70s.
Well, yeah, but I'm like a retro day, not necessarily just 80s, but yeah, I got a ton of that stuff, and
I thought if you was talking about rap, I'm like, hello, man, the 80s, man, they had some, man, they was cussing in every other word in them. You know, it wouldn't really like Too Short. You know, he got some pretty dirty songs too. You know, I didn't know if you were talking about, you know, the rock or the country or whatever rap.
Old 80s rap sounded like Amy Lynn when she gets upset for a minute.
Right?
Yeah. No, I most 80s rap.
Yeah, you should hear me when I'm like not. I'm tame when I'm on here.
To a degree.
No, you have no clue. You have no idea. It's like you see mother effer see. Yeah, okay.
See, but most of my 80s were like, you know, Leonard Skinner, AC/DC, you know, Pink Floyd, and all of them. Other than that, you know, you had
Guns N' Roses,
Def Leppard, Guns N' Roses. I like them, so it depends on what day it was and what mood I was in.
I thought about doing like videos on like the old school Eminem stuff, like his Slim Shady stuff, because I feel like a lot of these newer, younger, up and coming rappers who are all about him right now, especially with this new stuff. To me, I feel like y'all need a little bit of an education. Maybe I should do some retro Eminem reactions. That way, y'all can see the real deal when dude was really at his best, and then y'all can take notes from that.
I don't know though. Which we've had this discussion before. I mean, I really do give a lot of love to Kamikaze and even the MMLP too. Like I think those are really solid, and I like Recovery a lot. Like, I mean, I ain't knocking his older stuff and saying that. The Eminem Show will forever be my favorite Eminem album. Like, but I, especially with Kamikaze, I mean, kind of that old spirit with like a new angst, you know, like that album.
But he held back on Kamikaze though. It wasn't really the Eminem of old as he tried to pull off. Like especially when he took shots at Tyler the Creator, and he dropped a gay slur on him. He pulled it back. He censored it.
Yeah,
and it's like, dude, you should just let it fly and not be unapologetic, because you're trying to bring back Slim Shady, but yet at the same time you're still trying to be woke, and that doesn't work.
Trying to be this
You're
new
either one or the other.
Trying to be this new icon that everybody loves and everything. Yeah, no, it doesn't work.
Everybody, when all you used to do was the people.
I mean,
the thing about the old Eminem, the thing about the old Eminem that I really loved and respected was that he went after everybody. Everybody got it. It didn't matter who you were, black, white, brown, red, blue, green. It didn't matter, fat, skinny, old, young. You know what I mean? You know, gay, bisexual, straight, handicap or not. It didn't matter. Everybody got it. Nobody was, you know, free from him, and that's what made me love him and respect him.
I've said before, and I'll say again, you cannot be the guy who made the song White America and then be the guy today trying to say if you voted for Trump, you're not a fan of mine.
Also,
well, not only that, but also if you're gonna criticize me, then you can't be on the internet. That's what he's doing now.
Here's the thing, guys, too. Like, society has changed a lot since the Slim Shady era. Like he could not put out what he put out back then today.
No.
He would be.
I mean he could because Tom puts it out today.
What Eminem was doing.
If Tom can put out the stuff that he puts out now, Eminem can go back to his old ways if he really wanted to.
Tom is just speaking facts, and then back then Shady was really just being offensive. Like, I mean, it's the facts. Like, Tom is just speaking truth. Like, and people that love the truth flock to him, like we all do. But back then, if you listen to like the real Slim Shady, definitely, you can't put that out today.
No, this might sound like my favorite M song is Kim.
Right, and if you try to put that out today, then it would be like, let's say a new artist put that same song out, it would be horrible.
I see what you're saying. I mean, you would get a lot of heat for trying to come out with something like the real Slim Shady or I see where you're going with that.
Yeah, times change, man. So, and I'm not sticking up for him. I'm just saying, like, he can't do what he used to do.
But he is established. Like, he's not going to lose his fans if he makes something that sounds like what he used to do. And that's the thing. Like to me, I think it's a change in priorities for him, and I get it. Like, his priorities have shifted. Like, his priorities right now are, you know, he wants to be more active in the political side of things and everything. And I mean, that's fine if he wants to do it, but he's got to understand, he's got to stand by it when he starts losing fans over it. You know what I mean? Like, that's my biggest problem with the whole thing, you know, saying if you can't support Trump and support me. Well, if you're going to say that when you start losing fans that do support Trump, then I mean, you got to stand by it. You got to own it at that point. You don't double back and say, no, I was wrong for saying that. I shouldn't have said that.
Right. It is kind of crazy.
Because the thing is, he did that back in 2016, and this is a grown man who's already in his 40s. You know what I mean? So you would think a grown man in his 40s would know far better than some dumb knucklehead that's still in their 30s or in their 20s. You know what I mean? That will come out and say exactly what he said. You know what I mean? Let someone younger try to pull that move. They would be done. Yeah. They would have, you know, commit career suicide at that point. This guy, like I said, he's much older. He should have thought ahead. He didn't think ahead. And then he tried to walk it back. And it's like, dude, you should have just not have said anything about that.
celebrities all the time do that. They put their political opinion out there, and it alienates like half the country. So,
and that's fine. They can do that. That's their free speech. But the thing is, if you're gonna, post your views out there, you got to be able to respect opposing views. And if you can't do that, well, then maybe you shouldn't say anything then.
yeah, I mean, I agree. He probably did lose a lot of fans, and
I definitely did.
yeah, I've never stuck up for Tom or Eminem being better than Tom. Like, as far as culturally right now, more important, because I believe Tom is for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's an argument to say
rap better. That's all.
There's an argument to say Eminem's whole catalog is technically better than Tom. For me personally, I mean, I'd rather listen to Tom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's a difference. Yeah. Like Knox Hill is pretty good. If you listen to his battle sessions or what do you call that? Ciphers. Knox Hill can rap.
I can't. I respect the. I haven't listened to a ton of his music, so I won't make a comment about him as a musician. I just like he's always just kind of struck me as the pretty boy of the rap and reaction community, and so like I have a hard time. Now I need to check out some of his music 100%. I heard the song that he did with Scheme, and I watched kind of the back and forth that he had with Scheme, but like that's the furthest that I ever really went with Knox Hill. Like I don't dislike him. I just
he can rap as good as Nate NF. Here's the difference: when NF raps, you want to hear what he's saying, right? When Knox Hill raps, he's just as good, believe me, but he ain't saying anything, which is what I think Jay talks about. Like Eminem's not saying nothing lately. Tom is saying a lot, like all this like stuff. Basically, in my opinion, there are rappers.
And the thing about Knox Hill too, when I watch his videos and I watch him talk and just the way he carries himself, I don't know. He has like an arrogance about him too.
Yeah, and Tom doesn't. Tom laughs at himself. He wears a banana suit. He's so funny.
That's like he's talking about him, what he said, I guess, about 45. I ain't going to say his name, but 45. Y'all know who he is. But anyways, if you go back before 2016, look at all the people that was hanging on 45's kahunas, getting pictures all up in his business and stuff. Oh, man, I got a picture with 45, all the celebrities. And look how quick, after he got in office, how quick everybody turned on him.
Yeah.
I mean, and the thing is, too, that Trump was the same guy. Trump was the same guy who introduced him and gave him a presidential endorsement when he introduced him at an award show. And then Eminem turns around and talks and says his crap about him during that BET cipher, and it's like, dude, what the hell?
But for 5 years, all we heard, all they did was bash 45. But you say anything about 46 now, oh, you're this, you're that. So
Let's go back to that.
But anyways,
give it time. It'll happen. So I mean, we've seen it with every president. If a president comes in and they start not doing good, and the feelings of society start changing towards someone, everyone's going to start jumping on that bandwagon. And
except that's Obama. Obama was the exception to that.
There were a lot of voices against Obama. I mean, mine included.
Show me Trump. The one voice that matters to me though was Eminem, because up until Obama, Eminem bashed on every president. It didn't matter if they were Democrat or Republican. You know what I mean? He smashed on Bill Clinton. He bashed on George W. Bush. Conveniently skips Obama, and then he goes in on Trump. That is suspect as all hell.
It is.
Because I mean, come on, because Obama is far from being the perfect president. So I'm sure there were some things in there that M could have pointed out and could have hit Obama with.
Right. You take 44 Obama. You know what he done in Mexico at the border and all that. But a lot of that they try to blame on 45. I'm like, no, he's the one to come up with them kids being in these, cages or whatever. But anyways,
we know that's because people don't arm themselves with knowledge, and they just believe everything the news tells them. You know?
They only believe what they hear today, not what happened 6, 7, 8 years ago.
Right.
I think the heart of all this, I mean, really what it comes down to is people are just so caught up on their side. You know what I mean? Like, that's the biggest problem is everybody's just so dug in on being a Republican, being a Democrat, being, you know, blindly supporting whichever side they fall on. They don't want to be critical of their own side in those times. It's just like, you know, we had that conversation back, you know, last year. I was saying, like, I'm not in favor of, you know, Trump signing a couple of executive actions that he signed right there. And I was like, you know, I don't support that. Like, straight up, I'm a libertarian. Like, I am a libertarian. And when I watch somebody, even if it's the guy, because I voted for Trump in 2016, I voted for him in 2020. I'm not going to lie and say I didn't. But when I watch the dude do some things that I disagree with, I'm just like, you know, that doesn't mean I can't call him out for doing something I disagree with. And to me, the problem is we're at a point, because I got so much hate a couple of times, because even last year, you know, I was talking to my videos, I was talking everywhere. I'm like, you know, I don't know that I'm going to vote for Trump. I was like, you know, I'm thinking about Jorgensen, you know, because Trump's doing these things that I disagree with. Like, he goes in these directions sometimes, says these things that I disagree with, and I'm like, I got so much hate from people, and it's like, I'm not telling you not to.
Right.
Right.
I'm just talking my opinion.
That's like me, you know. There's a lot of things I didn't agree he done, but you know, he done them, and I didn't agree on them, but he did a lot of things I did like.
Yeah.
But one's in there right now, 46. Man, I definitely don't like anything he's doing right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing, but anyway, I guess he just signs everything.
We just got to get away from being a Republican, being a Democrat, being left, being right. We've got to get away from that and get to a point where it's about, what do you actually believe in? Like, what do you as a person think? What do you believe in? Like, what do you think?
The biggest problem I see right now with America is in 2003, 2006 timeframe, Bush said, you're either with us or you're against us. That is a great slogan for war. Yeah. However, we're using that in everyday society. You're either with us or against us. And everyone sees that thinks that the world is black and white. It's not. The loudest voices are on the ends of those black and that white scale. But America, the world, we live in a gray area, and people can't accept that. People can't realize. But the people who make the loudest noise get the most views. So your ends are what you're seeing. Like the rest of the world, we're in a gray area, and people just, man, I don't know.
I just wish they quit arguing up there, quit pointing fingers at each other, one blaming the other side. I wish they just get to work and work for the American people and quit putting us second and third down the line. Make us number one. I mean, but they never will do that. Though.
Working for us will not put money in their bank accounts and get them super rich. Which they can explain.
Well, if that's the case, I need to quit taking my taxes in. If they ain't worried about
that's where we got to fight back and push back against the power. Hey, shout out to Luana. What up, Jesus? How you doing?
Jesus.
Jesus, Miss Jesus, Mrs. Mises. How you doing? Let's see. But yeah, no, I mean, the biggest problem is we got to take our government back. We got to stop electing these people that are getting into office and being hypocrites. What up, Dylan G?
But it's hard to do that when it's literally not everyone, but a lot of people are playing that us or against us thing instead of looking like I was told, and this is no crap, right before the election, I was told, hey, what? I'm missing something. I don't know.
All right. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So, I mean, I was told right before the election, I was told that I need to shut up and just pick a side and vote. And I was like, you're kidding me, right? And so me and this individual had this conversation, and I said, hey, you know, let's and I just did this was between me and them. I had something about abortions. I said, so if you support this or you don't support this, I said, but what about if this happens, this scenario? Well, I don't agree with that. Well, you just said to pick a side, and that side says this is it. Like, how are you sitting there saying I'm 100% Republican, 100% Democrat? You're not.
Yeah.
And people just can't see that.
You can't be. If you are a free thinker, if you are actually making your own opinions, there is no way you are 100% in line with either party platform.
And if we're losing the free thinking, that is scarier than the loss of common sense. Like we always used to say, this generation, they have no common sense. This is the scariest thing in America. No, it's the free thinker. Once we start losing those free thinkers, that's when we're going down.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think Mike said it best like a few seconds ago, where he said like we definitely live in a gray area, and yeah, you can't live your life based on party platform rules. They suck anyway. Everything the left stands for, I don't really stand for, but everything the right stands for, I don't really stand for. So you got to be in the middle somewhere.
Shane says Mises and Jesus. I like it. He started it, not me.
Yo, man, bring Dylan back. He was the life of the party. I think he was on.
No, he could stay out. He could stay out.
It looked like he was at a party right there. Like he was about to DJ for a party or something, or at a wedding.
Having a party.
He was doing something. He was doing something for real. He was ready to bring the party. How was your week, Jesus? That's exclusively what I'm calling you. Going back and forth between Luana and Dang Nikki and all that. That's too much for me. From now on, it's just Jesus. How was your week? I know Mises said he's got some new music dropping on Monday. So you got any secrets for us?
Well, anyway, I didn't mean to turn this into a political discussion, but my thing is, man, going back to my points where I said about Eminem was that the fact that you conveniently skipped one president out of all these other presidents that you went in on, regardless of political party they belong to. I'm sorry, like I said, that's suspect. If you were if you were truly that Mr. I don't give a F type dude, that Slim Shady dude, you would have found some flaws in old 44's policies and what have you, and the things he's done, and you would have addressed those too, but you didn't. Instead you freaking brown noses you brown nose his brown eye.
My thing with that is Eminem found issue with Bill Clinton.
Yep.
He found issue with George W. Both of those were a lot more middle of the ground than Obama or Trump were. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, to the point, I don't even really consider George W. actually a conservative president. I mean, he was a Republican, but he's definitely, like, when you talk about rhinos, I know that they throw that around a lot. Like, in my mind, Bush was the definition of a rhino. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to me, if you can find issue with the guy in Clinton who single-handedly expanded and made the welfare state, the biggest thing in our country, and you can find issue with the guy who everybody looks at as the demon warmonger, George W. Like, you got to be able to find some kind of issue with Obama, because he was not a saint. So I agree with what you're saying.
Exactly. That's my point. Yep, exactly.
But how relevant was Eminem back in what, 2008? Because he started to fall off right around that time. He started to fall off because that was his whole rehab area and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was during that time where he took that little hiatus because he was dealing with his drug issues, and supposedly he was on a mission of finding God and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, but how relevant was he though then? So I mean,
I think he put out his best music before that. Before he got all stuff. But since he got cleaned up, now he's that's my opinion. But
his best music was when he first came out, because he came out with the same style, the same mentality as NWA that shocked the world. And that's what he came out with. And then as we slowly started to see the drug use and all that stuff come in, that's when we started to see that change in him and his life. And, he's not living that life back on 8 Mile like he used to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean.
And the thing is, when he first came out, like I said earlier, he didn't hold any punches against anybody, because he was that guy that didn't get it, that, Mr. F the world, Mr. I don't give a F and all this and that. You know what I mean? So he went, like I said, nobody was free from his shots. He went in on everybody. He did not discriminate. That's what I loved and respected about the dude. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't afraid to just speak his mind, wear his heart on his sleeve. Now he's holding back. He's trying to be woke.
Or he's trying not to segregate half the country who disagrees with his opinion now.
Well,
and I mean,
for
that's
that.
what he's doing, which is what he's doing. But I mean, that's just because of society. It's either you're with us or against us. Again, that's everyone's cautious on what they want to say because we aren't adult enough to sit down and have that conversation with somebody and walk away from it and be like, you know what? I respect what you're saying. I don't agree with it, but I respect where you're coming from. Let's go get a beer. We're not there no more.
Yeah.
No,
If he took that more proactive approach, then it would be a whole different conversation we'd be having about dude right now.
So lift it up. Say hi.
And I'll tell you how bad it's got. I mean, between 45 and 46, it's caused a lot of problems in my family. You cannot talk to the other side about 46. You know what he's doing. Man, they would come after me. But you know, that's
I got family like that with me too.
But
I got relatives back home talking about wanting to jump me just because I disagree with them.
That is so crazy.
But you know, I got some on my side is when you talk about, and all they want to do is blame Trump for, 45 for this and that. I'm like, all this was happening before he even got in office. It ain't all just his fault. You know, he's been doing it for years. You know, but they just think all that happened in 4 years or 5 years.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, people love to put the blame on one person, and let's be honest here, that one person does not run America. They're the face. They're the face of it.
And I tell you, one of them that gets brung up a lot. Well, these cops killing black people. Well, they was doing that before 2016.
No.
But they think that's all Trump's doing. You know, his fault.
Yep.
But
and then when Trump first got elected back in 2016, they were already trying to hold him accountable for all those police brutality attacks that occurred during the Obama administration. I'm like, no, if you're gonna hold a president accountable for that, hold Obama accountable for that, if anything. But then even then, you can't do that because we're all individuals at the end of the day. We're all should be held accountable for our own actions.
Well, what happened with 45 is they started attacking him as soon as he said he was going to run. As soon as he said he's going to run, they started attacking him.
Well, they didn't take him seriously when he announced he was going to run.
Well, the second day when he's in office, they started to they started something on him. I can't remember what it was, but like second, third day in office, I'm like, dang, they didn't waste no time.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I mean, no one gets held accountable for their actions anymore. That's what it boils down to. You've got mayors, governors that have been busted for drug charges and pedophilia and prostitution, and they're still able to run. No one is being held accountable for their actions.
It's like there are two sets of rules. They got their own rules they can go by. And if we do something, we get thrown under the jail.
It's that double standard.
It's that double standard. They got one set of rules. When they do things, they get smacked on the hand. We do one thing, we do 20, 30 years in prison.
We were always told growing up, he who has the money makes the rules. And I didn't ever really understand that. But the older I got, it's like, damn, you're right.
And say, I was always,
it's like what I said in my Tom McDonald fake woke reaction. I said the only real privilege that exists in this country is wealth privilege. It's not white privilege, it's wealth privilege.
And I think a lot of it is a lot of people's been in there for years and years. They got corrupt on that money. All they're worried about is that money and power. They want to hang on to that as long as they can. That's why I've been here 20 and 30 years. That's why we'll not go nowhere.
And that's why you see him flip flop from I think this dude's a pedophile. Or a pedophile. Oh, he wants me to be running with them. Oh, I love this dude. They're a great person. Like, where are your personal convictions? Stand for what you believe in. Why does power have so much embrace on America? Like, I don't get it. I don't.
Because once they get it and the media stands behind them, they can't lose it.
Right.
It's evident.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. I personally don't understand. Like, you got to have integrity. You got to have that. You're going to stand for what you believe in, not sway to the way of what everybody wants, which you guys have been talking about that with your music stuff. You could easily drop what you're doing and start reacting to these big name artists who are coming out and doing this. And you could get all their likes, get all your views and all that stuff. Or you can stay to what you believe in, which is what you're doing.
Right.
And grind it out and be honest and true with your community.
Right.
Yeah, integrity is the word. And yeah, I'm not going to be doing Cardi B on my channel or whatever crap is trending.
I'll tell you, I done that Cardi B when the day I come out with that Tom McDonald fake woke. I watched her what's the name of that song? What was it? What name is Walk or something?
Yeah.
Man, that's the first time I ever seen it because everybody made fun of me like, oh, you never seen. I've never seen that. I seen little clips like on TikTok and stuff. But I actually went and watched it the other day. I'm like, good God Almighty.
Yeah, and he's right. Tom said, he's like, how am I the one that's controversial when Cardi B's a role model for 12-year-old girls? It's like, that's insane, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't let my 12-year-old. I ain't got no daughters, but anyway, I wouldn't want my granddaughters watching it. I mean, because she's flopping that stuff all over the floor.
So I do have daughters, and I don't have a problem with my daughters listening to this. And y'all might look at me like I'm a little weird about this, but here's the deal. Like, I will let my daughters listen to this. Now, I'm not going to let them drive down the street, with 415s bumping it, into this little town I live in. But I don't have a problem with them listening to it because the biggest stance was back in the day was, and Eminem rapped about this was, video games and all this. That's what causes violence. No, it don't. So listening to this music doesn't make them a bad person. Music is music. Music will bring you from the lowest of lows that you've ever been to the highest of highs. So I don't have a problem with them listening to it, but I do have a problem with them going out and bumping it, with their 415s and stuff. So
right, and I ain't got nothing against the song, but the video is what threw me off. I'm like, ooh. The video
I didn't know we still had music videos. I thought that was dead already.
Live Crew, remember, guys, how controversial that was? Like, that was right around the time I was like 15 or 16, and yeah, everybody was saying they're banned in America, right? They that was some like really
banned in the USA. That was their title of their album.
In the USA. So I can't hate on it as far as that goes, but I can say I think it's trash, and I don't want it on my channel. As far as Cardi B goes,
what about Salt and Pepper with all the stuff that they put out? Talking about pushing it real good, and let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. You know what I mean? Like, we had that stuff back in the 90s.
Jay's taking it back, ain't you?
I think really the thing is, I don't think that the music makes you a bad person. I don't think that it's bad because I mean, if music made you a certain way, if video games made you a certain way, I mean, I would be out killing people all the time. You know what I mean? I don't think that it makes you. What bugs me the most about it, I just think that the song is disgusting. I think it's disgusting that we've got a culture where that is what is promoted ahead of other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my issue because there's no substance in a song like that.
Right. And so I can see where you're coming from there. So if you're driving down the road and you're living where you live and you see a dead deer on the side of the road, right? And you see animals coming up and eating it, and your daughter sees it, she's like, "Oh, what's going on? Why are they doing that?" You explain this is why, right? So if you're driving down the road in the city and you see that, and your daughter's been raised in the city life and she sees that, your explanation is going to be different.
Yeah.
As long as you can sit there and be like, "Look, this is what they're saying, but let me tell you what, you want to go live that life that she's talking about right now, there's a lot of consequences that come with it." We have to be open and honest, and we're not doing that. And I'm not saying anyone here. I'm saying as a society.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I don't listen to that song. I think it's dumb and not my type, but I'm just saying.
But I do want to shout out real quick. Hillbilly Reacts said, "Love and respect, Alpha Team, Saint Squad, Creek Squad, RHEC. Appreciate the $5 super chat, brother."
RHEG.
Who was that? Tyler Phil?
That was Hillbilly Reacts. He said RHEC. He missed the RHEG tag because we rolling down the Alpha Team with Raise Hell Eat Gravy.
Okay.
If y'all missed
Garlic
the
bread.
Gravy.
Garlic bread.
I just
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread. Comment and it threw me off, man.
Let's see. Phil says he's still here, reminding everybody. Oh, we glad, Phil. Also, Stacy came in. I can't remember if I said hey to her in the chat or if I said hey to her out loud. I typed it in the chat. What up, Stacy? Hope you're doing well. Hope your week has been well.
She likes that hoodie too.
Like what Shane said a minute ago. Thanks to I listened to M back in the day. Now I rock with the big M, the big Mises. Hey, same brother. Mises is 100% better than him in my mind.
Oh hell yeah,
Let's
easily.
see. Hello, all that are talking. Hey, Shancer. Got comfortable. Try to get over. So cute. Let's see. Can't stay in phone services. Full bars. My daughter has taken over my space right here for the last little bit. So love the hoodie. Yeah. So this is actually a hockey jersey. The origin of this hockey jersey is directly below me in this video. I sent him a picture of it this morning. I was like, look what I found. So I think I got this off of him back in 2011 or so.
Was that the same jersey that you sent me a picture of?
Yeah. This is the mirror jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Cardi B teaching on Instagram about how people. Yeah, I saw that actually. That was disgusting. Oh, you're getting a little too antsy. I'm gonna have to give you back to Mamba. Here you go, Mamba.
Take her.
But man, I just want to say, I just want to jump up in here for a minute, holler at everybody, but I don't want to hold y'all up, man. I don't know what y'all was talking about earlier, but man, I'm fixing to roll up out of here.
What's up?
I said I'm fixing to roll up out here. I appreciate it, man. I just want to jump up here and holler at everybody, say everybody's doing and stuff. But
I was good to see you, man.
I don't want to hold anybody else. If somebody else might want to come up in here or something.
We got room for 10 if anybody else wants to come in, but I'm probably gonna have to kill the stream soon because the presence around me was to let me know that it's dinner time.
Can't miss
dinner time. Is that what the handoff to the kid to you was? Like, by the way,
it's like here, this is hungry. This is hungry. What are you gonna do about that?
Yeah, if I can't get your attention, she will. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit.
Hey, we'll see you, Mikey.
All right, Mikey.
Take care, man.
Mikey.
Bye.
Oh man, let's see. Imagine Jelly singing my. That is true, though. That is true.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's where you kind of come out with that double standard. I mean, if we had like if we had an artist, like a male artist, you know, similar stature. I don't know if Jelly's a good example, but I mean, if you took like, I don't know who's a big male pop star. If you took Justin Bieber coming out singing, yeah, Drake or not really Drake. Drake still kind of falls into rap where that's okay. But so does Cardi, I guess. But I don't know. I just feel like a whole song, well, really from anybody. I mean, really rap should be okay. Like if you took a whole song just dedicated to talking about my big hard dick, like going out and like shoving it down somebody's throat or something like that, like you are gonna get hit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's gonna be a negative reaction to that. Like
or you leave it on your album like Ludacris did, which is the title of his song. That doesn't get the airplay, but he does have that song, and it was loved back in the day.
But it didn't get the airplay. Cardi B, WAP gets the airplay. That's the difference.
Yep.
Or maybe keeping with the whole double standards, if you're not a white guy that's doing that, I mean, maybe it'll still fly.
Jason can say that because he's not white.
Yeah, I couldn't say that.
I mean, I'm still here, so I mean, obviously something's for me.
Nah, man. I don't think I said anything, but hi, Stacy, if she's still here.
She did say hi to you, and you ignored her. That was pretty rude, Amy.
Oh, dang.
Comment. I didn't see it because I was doing stuff. I'm just like cat. Yeah. How to be an annoying cat is what's going on. Like,
how to be an annoying cat?
Oh God, yeah.
So, Phil asked us to check this out a little bit ago. I'm gonna throw this on before we leave real quick. I'm gonna share this up real quick. His new large knife throwing tutorial. So let me throw this up. Let's check this out real quick, and then we'll get some final thoughts and close out the stream. I do want to remind everybody now, as I will again later, Kelvin J will be on the channel later. We're doing an interview, so definitely be back here. But we got Phil Hendrickson's new video, Red Mongoose large knives. Now I know the Red Mongoose, that's that little spin twist thing that he's doing, throwing these knives and everything. He bringing large knives into the game now. Let's see what he's doing.
Hey guys, today I thought I'd do a little Red Mongoose with cold steel 13.5 inch.
God bless, those knives are bigger than you, brother.
Very nice.
Oh.
Kind of cool, and they're larger.
Yeah, they're larger.
See how that goes today.
when he bustles out, you better social distance.
I'm telling you, like
way more
Man,
than
I'd have cut my
15.
leg off.
I would have too. Some body shots and headshots right there.
I had an ex that used to throw knives in throwing stars.
I think when Phil's throwing these, like I think his neighbors are secretly like watching with binoculars, and they're legit thinking this guy's getting ready for the zombie apocalypse, like ready.
Right.
Combat situations, if they were to arise.
He's walking us through hand-to-hand combat situations now.
It is a good drill.
Hey, it's Kill Bill, but actually Kill Phil.
I think what always stands out to me when Phil's doing these, man, like I can't figure out, like I can't throw knives very accurately at all. I can't throw most things very accurately. You know what I'm saying? Like throwing knives, like especially with the spin and everything, like not knowing where you're going and everything.
I'd have thrown it, it'd hit that thing and bounced right off at me.
I'd have had so many tires go flat by now because I think your car has to be parked somewhere around where you're at right now because this is outside. It looks kind of like it's a carport.
Yeah.
And so like I'm wondering if your car is nearby, and if this were me, I'm just saying I would have flat tires.
You're down like 4 flats.
You know, I always like if I need to throw something in the garbage or something, I can just like chuck something. Like, I should have been a damn basketball player. Like, no lie. It's real. Like, I just, yeah, I'm good.
Gabe said the zombies are liberals. I think that's hilarious. Phil would make a good Walking Dead guy. Just kill all the zombies.
I was watching Tom McDonald. He was talking about, like, on one of his live streams about he was playing some new zombie like Walking Dead VR game. He says, "Everybody takes guns." He's like, I burn like so many calories. He's like, I just have my knife and I back myself into a corner and I just.
It's hilarious.
That's right. That right there, that would be me every single time I tried to do this.
Yo.
That would be me.
Except it would have bounced at you and hit you.
Yeah, and I also would not be that far away trying to do it with that level of success. I would be like right up on it trying to get it.
It'd be like you trying to make a shot in Phasmophobia.
Yeah, me trying to hit the basketball going Phasmophobia. Listen, they reworked the physics on the stupid ball. You cannot hit it anymore.
It's the game's fault.
It is. I'm a victim.
Okay, Karen.
You're either with the game or against the game.
DJ Karen Tyler. Holy crap.
Mr. Victimhood over here.
Alpha Kyler.
Oh, man. Alpha Karen. I'm the Alpha Karen. I'm the biggest Karen.
Tyler.
The most impressive of Karens. There's a cat around me. Where's the stupid cat at?
That's trash.
Yeah, it's trash can.
You love that cat.
Did I have a crazy cat story?
Wait, what?
I have a crazy cat story. Like, real crazy, if anybody wants to hear it. If not,
yes, I do. I'd like to know how you got those cats.
Okay. Well, after
cat.
Phil's video and before Tyler jumps off, I got a crazy story. If anybody wants to hear it. So.
Yeah, kick it back 10 seconds. So what is he doing? Like checking the sharpness of his arm?
Yeah, yeah, that's what you do. If you can cut your arm hairs off like a razor, that's how you know you're
No, but he's going.
That was not arm hair.
That wasn't shaving the arm hair. What was that, Phil? You got to tell us how this works.
Phil,
Yeah,
are
I
you
feel like
okay?
I missed something.
Let's see. I feel like I did too. Knife throwing is easy. Watch Adam Saladin to learn how. It's my carport I've thrown tutorials on YouTube. Yeah, but we're wondering about that sharpness test right there. So the longer I stayed at Holiday Inn, I learned it on YouTube. Okay, I'm a professional now. Hope everybody has a good weekend. I try to be caring, not a Karen. Have a great weekend, Mikey. Hey, you have a good weekend too, Mikey. I heard the story. Gabe says he's heard the story.
No.
Whatever you happen to be doing. The only time you cross them is when you're not crossing them on yourself.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, I guess that's about good enough. What do you think, guys? Use larger knives on the red mongoose? Kind of fun. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to piss off Phil. Just saying.
Phil is
He ran that blade. He ran the blade on the arm. Like, yeah, look at this. I don't know what that was. I really would like to see an explanation for that. Like, I never will test a knife that way.
Let's see. Stacy says, speaking of Karens, I was out yesterday, had my mask on. Now I have it over my nose because I'm fighting off a cold, and some crazy looked at me and yelled, "Needs to be on." Wow. I've never had anyone actually accost me in public. Like, look, they're like,
I haven't had that either.
My thing is, like, 90% of the people that you see out who are not fighting colds are still not wearing their mask over their nose. You know what I mean? Like how are you gonna signal in on this one person and get that upset when, like, if you walk around Walmart, like, most of the people you encounter will not have their mask over their nose, period.
All right, so we must have missed. Phil said he was, if we listened to what he was saying, that would explain it. So I'm gonna have to go back and listen because I didn't hear something.
Listening to what I'm saying will explain the knife move with the on your arms. I heard what you were saying about the knives, like crossing them over your body and stuff, but we were talking about, like, shaving, when you were checking the sharpness right there, like you were going across the street. I'm gonna have to go back and check it out too.
Yeah, because I must have missed something.
Was I wrong about, like, the shaving the arm hair off, or no?
Oh no, that's definitely a sharpness test. No, I've seen people do that.
Yeah, but
it was like vertical. Like,
when you do that, you do this. See, he was going this way. That's what we were talking about.
And that's why I was like, Phil, are you all right? Like I was really concerned about that.
Oh, that might have been when he was explaining about not crossing over the body because.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That might be.
Okay, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I had an ex. Ollie would sit there and do, like, all day long. He just sharpened knives. Yeah, he was a very big survivalist. Like, he's one of them ones that could go on Naked and Afraid and kill it.
Here, people use every loophole. They're felons, medical conditions, etc. Is being a felon a loophole for wearing a mask? I did not know that.
I thought being deaf was one.
You don't have to wear a mask if you're a felon?
You know what? I was actually in Walgreens not too long ago, and there was a deaf woman, and I could tell that she was deaf because she had asked the clerk a question. You can just tell by the way they talk. And
that's very discriminatory of you, but go on.
No,
it's okay. Not. Those of us with hearing aids, we don't judge you. Let's go. No, I know what you're saying. We're messing with you.
Tone or whatever you want to call it to their voice. So I could tell that the person wasn't understanding her, and I was talking to her for a while, and I felt bad. Like, I kept pulling my mask down because I knew that she was probably wanting to read my lips. But yeah, she told me, like, her whole life story. She was a nice lady though. She was old.
It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. I've gone to my car and sat in my car a couple times because I would go in to get meds from the pharmacy, but they wear masks and they sit behind a door. Mm-hmm. And even with hearing aids in, I can't hear and I can't read their lips. And it's hard. It sucks. But
my mom knows how to read lips, and she's not even deaf. I was like, I remember. I'm gonna forget. We were on a camping trip, and we were just sitting in my dad's RV, and she was just I guess we were waiting for something. I can't remember, but she was just me and her. We were just sitting at the table and we were just talking, and then all of a sudden she noticed like the people next to us, and she was just watching them like just talk, and she was able to tell me like what they were saying. Like I was like, how do you know that's what they're saying? Like cause I can read lips. I was like, dang, from this far? Like dang, okay.
Yeah, well, that's like the woman. She told me how she ended up her hearing was, I guess when she was a kid, like she'd always. I felt so bad for her. She always was hard of hearing. And the kids in school would make fun of her. Her teachers would like yell at her because say she wasn't paying attention, but she really couldn't hear. And then she couldn't even wear hearing aids because she tried like getting she got an infection in her ear. We literally had to like take out all of the inside of her ear, and it was a sad story, but she was a really sweet lady. Yeah. And she said even like, and then this woman, she was probably like in her 60s, and she was saying that I guess because of the surgery and everything that they had to do on her, her eustachian tube, whatever, in the opening, it was really big. They had to cut all that out for the infection.
Yeah.
Even to this day, people are like, why is your hole in your ear so big? Like, that's awful. Ugh.
But guys, I'm gonna need to cut the stream, get ready for dinner. I feel like I'm being summoned. I hear knocking on the ceiling above me, which means that
get it
2A. No, I can locate this knocking. They're trying to let me know that it's time to eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up and head over to the eating place. But be back around 9-10 Eastern time. I'm not sure which one. Make sure your notifications are on and all that. Check back every so often. But we'll have Kelvin J on the channel, and I'll see you guys then.
All right.
Alrighty, that was good.
All right, man. Y'all take care. I'll see you soon.
Peace.
Sir. Right. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. That's the word I was trying to say, but I'll see you guys.